to chill. I'm not gonna raise that wide. Hey! Chef Desi, Barley Tea, No Brain, Joseph, Gondomar. Hasn't speak since last year, I can't. Hey, Dr. Battle! God died. Icarus is my new intro song because this is fucking hype. Yeah, we got an intro. Yeah, we do it big around here. It's a little bit different. What up, Yeti? What up, R-Dubs? Holy Pangolin. Confuzzled! Somebody gift Confuzzled a sub, or I'll do it. Somebody gift Confuzzled a sub. Guy, by fucking God. Confuzzled's gonna sing all these damn songs. I'm gonna do it. Gift? How do I? I'm gonna gift 5 and hope it hits you. I'm gifting 5 right now. Let's hope one of them hits Confuzzled. Fingers crossed. All right, I gave 5. Somebody give Confuzzled. And I'll forge my way to the top. All right, it's time to do it. Blowing my fuse. It's time to do it. All right, it's time. Listen, I know I've never done this before. It is time. 2025 is the year I go full dream mask off. We're going to do a face reveal. Folks, it's face reveal time. That's right. That's right. It's face reveal time. For the first time streaming with a cam. I'm not just doing the VTuber thing. Let's... Wait, let me get... All right, you were here. Hope it's not balding. Well, and we all agree, right, that like, if for whatever reason, I don't have like what Hollywood calls the greatest hairline, who made those beauty standards, we're not gonna call me bald. That's not a problem. That won't be something that affects us in any way. All right, check this out. Here it is, folks. Yes, I am the face of Kappa. This whole time, that was me. He's beautiful. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Atrioc stream 2025. Oof, boy, not much hair left to move around here. Oh, where's the chat? Oh, what the fuck? That's because I'm recording that fucking thing for 8ish. No, wait, it's too small. Chat. There you are. Wow, that's almost too big. Chat, did you grow? Did you grow over winter break? Holy God, you've gotten so big and strong. No, it's actually comically huge. Why are all of your emotes fucking massive? What the fuck? Wait, this just doesn't. What? How does this? Literally, how does this shit change? I don't understand. I don't change anything, so why would it change? Riddle me that, Riddler. Let's try size equals 1. Oh, fuck. You guys are teeny tiny. Hello! Hey, you know what? We're back to the classics. A little tech issues. I love that. Welcome to Atrioc Stream 2025, January 1st. I am going to be live absolutely every time that I choose to for this whole year. We got a lot to talk about today. I haven't been live in a minute. I have a lot of stories to tell you. I have some news to discuss. Pretty wild news happened in the time I was gone. I was very tempted to talk about it, but I stuck to my promise and my consistency to get some sleep and spend time with Ari. I got to make you guys bigger. I can't. How am I going to fucking read this? We'll just have to go back to giant emotes. I don't fucking deal with it. Big A, New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I'll do some New Year's resolutions. I also want to hear yours. I'm interested in hearing your New Year's resolutions, and hopefully they won't just be, eat more glizzies or whatever fucking thing you normally say. Oh, it's back. Wait, I literally went from size 2, which was massive, to size 1, which was too small, back to size 2, and now it is normal. In what fucking world? Why was what is that? Rainbolt hair? Don't. Rainbolt did not. I did not style my hair after Rainbolt. Didn't you hold that Kappa by the mixer sign when at Twitch? Oh no. Chat, I want to pull up this chat message and I realized something. Okay, I have to reinstall. I have to open it. I found out that Automated was mining fucking crypto on my computer or something because I was getting so frustrated that I could not open a single Chrome tab without my computer that cost $8 million chugging to a fucking halt. And so I was like, fine, fuck it. I'm doing a fresh install. I deleted all my extensions. And then wait, it turns out it just works. I've got 700,000 tabs. It's not slow at all. It's fine. Literally, of course it should be fine because the computer costs as much as a fucking car. And then I find out, I start putting some of the extensions back. It's the fucking Atrioc chat extension. It's like every fucking tab, it's running a massive process or something. So anyway, I don't know how auto-coded that. It's not up to standards, but I reinstalled it for the stream. We got this. Hello, 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 hello. Are you calling us fat Sag? I wasn't, but... hello, went to my grandma's. Although someone, dude, who was it at the party? Stan's held a New Year's party last night, and I feel like someone did call me fat because I was going to town on the food. I was going down on the spread, and someone like implied, like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Wait, excuse me." First of all, it's 2024. It's the last day of the year. I can eat as much as I want. It wasn't glizzies. No, I was eating candied oranges and cookies, and I mean I was like in a movie, the stereotypical fat kid on Christmas. I was like a stereotype in like a movie of a kid just fucking wolfing down cookies and candies, but that's fine. And I shouldn't be, it's crazy to fucking be insulted for it. Rick Uwu, thank you for the 11 months. Swipe YD, thank you for the 11 months. Atrioc, I missed you. Swipe YD, I don't personally know you, so I didn't miss you individually, but as part of your contribution to the collective that is chat, I did miss you. I did miss you. I did miss you. But as part of a Borg, a greater than some of its parts creation, amalgamation of different thoughts and ideals that all sort of filter through the word glizzy. That Meeks, they have the 5 months. I need a, what do I need? I need like a fucking DMCA free, like this. I sent he missed, can we watch my brother's stalker video? Yeah, we'll put a little Christmas music on. Poggies were back, 2025 year of the Troc Flock Poggies. I agree. Dude, I agree. I think this year is going to be, well, sorry. Let's introduce a new feature of the stream this year. And that is the whiteboard cam. Oh, I need your chat. I need chat. This will do it. Introducing the whiteboard cam. Okay? Introducing the whiteboard cam. We're making a lot of progress this year. We now have a whiteboard cam that is huge. It's going to allow us to get high quality whiteboard illustrations at a moment's notice. And what I want to, let me just try to illustrate this for you, what I'm talking about. So this is, let's get a graph going here. Gonna get a lot of ass shots, by the way. Wait, I need to keep the mic here so you can hear me. All right, so this red line illustrates what I think might happen to the world in 2025, the quality of the world. All right, and that is down, right? But this green line indicates what I think is going to happen to the quality of the Atrioc broadcast, the stream. You see that? Do you see that? So you understand how there's a fun, like, I could still think 2025 is going to be an awesome fucking year. I'm just I'm not so confident about that for the old world. This part right here is the inflection point, at which point everyone should become an Atrioc viewer, and I will have 7 billion viewers. Anyway, line goes up. So Atrioc is making the world worse to profit. You are blaming me. That's interesting. You think that is my doing. Please flip it. Please flip it. K-shaped economy. Holy shit. That wasn't. Hey, well, first of all, before we just get into all the fucking news and everything, I want to talk about more pleasantries. How's everybody doing? How's your holidays? I want to tell you about what I got for Christmas. People say that I'm hard to shop for. I hear that a lot from people in my life, that I'm hard to shop for. And that is because I only want a Maserati. Anytime anyone asks me what I want, I say I want a Maserati. And so if they don't buy me that, then I get really pissy and I get mad. But somebody bought me a gift that I really, really appreciated. And it was this. This is a basketball that you can dribble inside. And you can't hear it. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. That's fucking sick. Not as cool as a glizzy. All right. The Joke of the Year award already? Holy shit. Did he do it? We're only one day into 2025? And you already made the funniest joke that'll ever be made? I think this is awesome. This is such an incredible gift because I never would have found it. It's like a perfect gift that encapsulates what I wanted. I've been using it all day, every day, and I would have been so annoying to Ari and my dog with a regular basketball, and now it's like, no, they can't hear it. It's silent. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, it's a great gift. So if you have anyone in your life that wants to practice basketball, that's a fucking fantastic gift. The second gift I got was for myself, and it was a brand new Lamborghini. You know, I just thought I needed something to take the edge off. No, I'm kidding. I did not buy myself a No, I didn't buy myself a fucking Lamborghini. It would be funny if I bought my friends and family like little heartfelt gifts and then spent $300,000 on a car for myself. That would have been good. I got. I wonder if I want to show them to you guys, but I don't know that I have them next to me. But it's so funny that you kind of have to see it. Wait, give me 1 second. This is like going to become a big part of my content this year, so you need to see it. Oh, perfect. All right, so I got this gift. You looks like normal glasses, right? Look at this. Oh shit, it's out of battery. Well, normally I'm recording you right now. It's fucking Black Mirror shit. You guys are on camera. I've caught you. This shit is recording you. Now it lights up, so people know you're being recorded, but, so anyway, I fucking tried these out the day after Christmas playing basketball in the park, and it's crazy. When you watch the footage back, it's like super high quality, and it's like it's like, it's Black Mirror, dude. It's a little weird. It's like you're seeing from their POV. It's freaking crazy. I didn't make any shots, so I'm not uploading the footage, but it was, it was fucking wild. Like, the only fucking problem, let me tell you the problem. I might put a hat on because my hair is kind of wild. The problem is that Zark Fuckerberg himself realized that people might want to use these for something actually useful, like streaming to Twitch or YouTube. And he goes, I don't own those platforms, so you can't do it. The reason I bought these, and when I say Christmas gift, it was a gift to myself. I bought these while I was shopping for other people. I bought these because I was at Best Buy, and the blue shirt guy who was helping me out was an Atrioc fan. He was a viewer. He goes, "Are you?" Everyone, they always say it like, "Do you do YouTube or something?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, oh yeah, I do YouTube." And then they reveal that they've watched 800 Big A clips. It's like, bro, just don't open with the like you've never heard of me, and maybe I do YouTube sometimes, and then show me your phone and you have every fucking clip watched. Just it's crazy way to. But anyway, the guy's a fan, and he tells me about he basically sold me. He also could have, I don't know, faked the whole thing as an upsell. I don't know if you get commission at Best Buy, but he sold me on buying these. And one of the ways is like, dude, it'd be awesome for stream because you can like go and do IRL or record something. It turns out they don't work for Twitch. Like it's I need to find a way to jailbreak it or something. Because if I could jailbreak it, then I could go to Chili's. Then I could fly to New York, go on a date with Squeaks, wear sunglasses indoors, go to Chili's. But I can't. They only work for Instagram Live. I don't have I'm not an Instagram model. Wait, can you hear this? Do you hear that? The fucking screenshot. Anyway, the second thing is, this is what you really, I don't think you can hear it, but if you can hear it, tell me. This is the part I have been using it for. This is not an ad, by the way. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg and the horse he rode in on. These are kind of cool. They're probably not worth the price. All right, just let me understand. This is not an ad. Don't buy it. However, as someone with a little more money than sense, I'm having some fun with it. But check this out. Let's say I want to fucking. Okay, that's just playing out of my fucking phone. Play it out of the fucking glasses. All right. Bro, are you going to go on a date with Chili's to a Squeaks? Oh, to be a fly on the wall. Oh, to be a fly on the wall implies that we would do it if it wasn't content. Are you implying that I would fly to New York and go on a date with Chili's Squeaks and not stream it? You're going to be a fly on the wall because I'm going to stream it if we ever do it. It's not going to happen offline. That's absurd. Anyway, check this out. Can you hear the music? It's crazy. There's nothing in my ear. But no, wait, I hear it flawlessly. It does like apparently like bone conducting. It's crazy. This is the wildest part to me. Like they need to put this in all sunglasses, regardless of whether or not they can record. Like I'm listening to music right now. It's wild, and I can still hear other things because my ears are open. I don't know. This is crazy technology. There's running headphones like that. Well, it's a good tech. It's fucking sick. And it won't mute the VOD. Well, that's not my worry. I think I'll have that set up actually. It'd be kind of funny to do that. And stream on each other's channel so you see through Squeaks on your channel and you stream so his viewers see him. Me and Squeaks both get jailbroken streaming glasses and stream on each other's channels while on a date. This is terrible. This is a terrible plan. No, I don't I don't know about all that. But anyway, I am going to try. I will show you. Let me just see if I can show you one footage from it, just so you get an idea of what we're looking at here. Because I think this was surprising to me, right? Having tried the tech, it's like it's not there yet, I think. It's not like 100% there yet, but this is so much better than Google fucking Glass. Like, so much better. The quality is better. It's not as obtrusive. There's like something there. So it's interesting that it's headed in that direction. And once they add AR, there's no, you can't see anything in it. It's not like AR. Check this out. Yeah, like this. This is what it looks like from the glasses. Oh, hey, Atrioc? Yeah, it's money. I'm glad you get chat back. It's kind of wild. That's not a brick, dude. Cash. Just cash. Just fucking cash, dude. It took me 700 takes. It took me 700 takes. Not even a swish, though? All right, don't get... It's a double rim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just me on the court, and I was like, everyone stay off. And then I kept doing the same thing and missing, and stay off! I bought these glasses. I have to get a clip for chat. And I kept, there was like kids that wanted to play, and it was like on after Christmas, and I was like, just fucking sit down and wait. It took me 3.5 hours, barely. All right, it was barely nightfall by the time I was done. Thank you for the 29 months, Spartan Cool Cody. How do you feel about Bronny going to U of A? Wait, what? Bronny James is going to college? What? Oh, Bryce James. I was like, wait, what the? How does that even? Okay, I see. I don't care about Bryce James. I care about Bronny and LeBron, and barely LeBron. Bronny is really the one of the family that's going to put the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand LeBron was close to having a good career, but he's too old now. He's not going to make it. Bronny has his future ahead of him. Where's my... Oh, yeah. We're back. We're fucking back. The Enron on Enron. Actually, Stan's got me for Christmas a LeBron jersey. He got me a LeBron jersey that is a child's large, which is slightly smaller than an adult medium, so it doesn't fit. It does. It's like a little too small. Like an adult medium is what I would wear. So I don't. He got me a fucking child's large LeBron jersey. I don't. Valorant. Thank you for the 20. Wait, Money Har. Dude, that guy just... Wait, there's a... People gifted the... Oh, wait, no, Valorant. I understand what happened. Money Har gifted 25 gifted, and then Valorant is adding 5 bonus gifted subs, and I gave them all the credit. Thank you, Valorant! Always knew that the embodiment of Riot's game was a huge fan of the content. Yeah, I guess you get bonus gifted from Valorant. Thank you, Money Har. Money Har is an apt name for a 25 gifter. You clearly have... a lot of money. Thank you for the 25 gifted. What was your message? You have one message. Found you on YouTube and fucking love your content, man. Thanks, bro. Following since 9 hours ago. Holy shit. That's fucking nice. 2025 off to a good start. Appreciate it. My goat. Did anyone else? I wanted to ask. Christmases or, you know, whatever holiday you truck month. Did anybody get anything good? Anything crazy happen? I got a boyfriend. Yikes. Waste of time. Relationships are a waste of time, folks. I hate to say it, but if you are not grinding, specifically the knowledge that you get from watching this stream, you are wasting your time. So I would advocate anyone in a relationship to break up, except for me. I love my wife. I got 8 books. Too many books. Way too many books. 8? I think you need one book, the Bible, and you need to read it 8 times. What's the pin? I didn't see the pin. I got my 30-year-old sister a shirt that says, I use sarcasm because Avada Kedavra is illegal. No, dude. No, dude. You got her like a fucking kick me, I'm a millennial sign and put it on her back and she thanked you for it? That's crazy. That's crazy bars. Give me this shirt. I would wear it unironically. That's so fucking fire. That's a true millennial shirt. My God. I got a sock. All right, Dobby. Congrats. On Christmas, I found out I'm testicular cancer free, missing one nut, but I'll live at 27. Bro, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Congrats. W's in the chat for Money Har. Testicular cancer free. That's fucking good news. Lance Armstrong had one nut, and well, don't do what he did. Don't cheat. His option is open. You can do the same thing and just without steroids. Why is your background icon purple? I have no idea what you mean or why, but I think it's always been purple. For Christmas, I got somebody's testicle. It had cancer, though. Sad. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, the good comes with the bad. Arrow Phoenix, thank you for the 1 month, 2 months, I'm sorry. Hey, Big A, it's time for New Year, New Me. What game should I grind for the new year? Here's an area. If you're telling me that you want to have a new year, new me, and the only thing you're going to change is which game you grind, that's not a big enough, that's not really a new you. That's the same you, just ever addicted to different games. Get to Work is the game you should grind, by the way. We should get that takes me to the next topic point, which we should discuss, is 2025 New Year's resolutions. I think it's time to talk about what we're going to have different and the same and interesting and unique about 2025. And I want to hear from you as well. Recently, I did a clip channel video yesterday to cover for Adish's ass, where I said you shouldn't talk too much about your goals because it makes you not do them. It makes you not do them. It makes you get a little dopamine high from talking about it. I mean, you guys have all been there, right? Like you say you're going to write a book, or I'm going to make a game, or I'm going to go to the gym a bunch, or I'm going to do whatever. And you tell all your friends, and then two things happen. Number one, you get a huge dopamine rush, and you're like 90% as satisfied as if you actually did it. And then number two, for some people, they tell me that telling all their friends gives them a motivation and obligation because they don't want to let them down. I have never found that to be the case. What I find out is when you tell other people, then all of a sudden you have this weird obligation that makes the idea of doing it now negative. Now you're no longer self-motivated. You're doing it out of like fear, or you're doing it out of like, and then so it becomes negative in your brain. So your brain tries to avoid it and distance itself and like distract itself and not do anything. So I find for most people that talking about all that shit doesn't help in any way. But for some people, I'm sure it's different. And maybe if it's really public and you can't back down, then it'll motivate you. But I think for most things, it just makes you want to like avoid it. It makes you very avoidant. So for New Year's resolutions, I don't want to talk too specifically about things that I have planned or what I'm going to do. But I think we can talk about like broader concepts of things we want to prioritize in the new year, you know? The ways we like the type of people we want to be, or at least it's an opportunity to like think a little differently about our habits. Let's talk about your bank account. Dude, there was we'll get to the resolutions because this makes me jump topics really quick. There was an insane pocket watching thread on Reddit. There was an insane one. I got fucking, where was this? There was a post, which is clearly fake. Where the fuck is this post? Right here. Okay. There was a post on Twitter that said 78% of NVIDIA employees are now millionaires. 1 in 2 is worth over $25 million. Now, I have no idea what bastardized source this came from. This cannot be true. This is not true. This is not true. It's way more not. Money Hard, thank you for the fucking gifties. My goodness. So anyway, This is not true. This is not true. The company would not function. People made a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. People made a lot of money. Walking around NVIDIA and assuming that half of the employees have $25 million is fucking insane. It's not true. Okay. Now, also, this assumes that none of them sold, which all of them mostly sell when they get the money as it comes in. Okay? Then I scroll to the comments and I typed, I wiped my ass with 25 million just because I thought it would be funny. And then this person started like, this is fucking crazy. They're like combing through available NVIDIA data, trying to fucking pocket watch on a deeper level than I ever seen. By the way, I can tell you, whoever spent this fucking absurd amount of time, all of this is wrong. I'll just tell you, every single piece of this is wrong. The cash is wrong. The stock comp is wrong. The conversion is wrong. The price I sold it at is wrong. The timing, it's all wrong. But it was legendary. It was fucking legendary levels of pocket watching. I can't. I'm hiring Marketing Monday researchers right now to help for a, I'm not going to say it, bigger project. So I've been working with some Marketing Monday researchers. I did it like, deny delay to pose. I hired 4 people so far. I'm going to pay them for this one project. But I sent them all on basically the same task, and I'm sort of seeing who did the best job. There's a gap. There's a gap. There's a fucking gap, dude, between some people and some others. So I'm going to be hiring a few and not paying the rent. Yeah, I'm squid gaming his employees. Yeah, it's mostly exposure. Why did you hire people of different heights? I mean, that's some equal opportunity. I don't care what height you are as long as you'll work for free. It's like, that's my thing. Does that make me a hero, I guess? In a way. I'm sort of like one of the few employers that like just doesn't care. Maybe it's woke. Maybe the kids these days will call it woke, but like, I don't care how tall you are. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care your background. As long as you will work for free for me, I will absolutely exploit your labor. And that's like, it's just something that I think most people don't understand. Didn't know you're a commie. You drive a hard bargain, I'm in. Dr. Nick, thank you for the 15 months. Glenn, no. I'm not reading that message. A fellow with glizzy hands bold. I'm not going to read this. This is... Don't post this. Do better. It's 2025. Do better. That's our thing. Okay, so now how are we going to do better in 2025? What are some possible New Year's resolutions that we could have for this stream? And let's be realistic, folks. Let's be fucking realistic. One thing I want to address right off the rip, right before we get into anything else, let me address something. If you're going to ask for fucking consistency, you can get the fuck out. I have realized that consistency is the fucking vehicle of the fucking depraved and the damned. Consistency is for... is the slop of the devil, okay? There's no point. The stuff I'm always proudest of, we had delays. The shit that I am proudest of had delays, okay? That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't care about hitting some arbitrary timeline as long as it's good. Now, what that means is, here's the second step. Let's say you have a thing in your life. Let's say you have, it's more like a priorities list. Like, let's say I have number 1, my lovely wife, okay? Or let's say wife/family. And then maybe it's like friends. And then maybe like, I don't know, fucking, if I want to practice basketball. It's not in any order right now, except for my wife, I guess. Basketball, and I want to read for stream, and then read for fun. And let's say I want to make presentations. Let's say I want a video game on my own offline, like Elon Musk grinding Path of Exile. Whatever. This is like a priority list order. And many of the times where I feel disappointed or upset with my output is where I took things that I think should be prioritized under this and I put it over this. Like sometimes it's League of fucking Legends. Here's a great example. Is like a few, maybe a month ago, they had shit I wanted to do, and I would spend a good amount of my day watching, thinking about, or playing League of Legends. And that's when I feel like shit. It's not when this isn't done on time. If I worked on this and it's appropriate rank on my priority list and I didn't finish on time, I would feel fine. But when I fill my hours with crap that I don't care about, like League of Legends, that's when I get, I don't know, upset or a little angsty or upset. So, like, I need to figure out a priority list and try to stick to it better. One of them's got to be fucking sleep right and health, too. That because I realized this, too. Here's a good fucking way to think about it for 25. It might even be number one. Straight up, sleep, health. Okay? If you do that, this one helps all the rest. If you shove this one down to the bottom to get a temporarily boost on the rest of them, then it only works very short term. It only works short term. It's like such a... So I think I'm recognizing for 25 that I wanna like get this shit prioritized in order, and then everything will work out fine naturally. I'll do the things. I did a lot of things that I already wanted to do. Just broke a controller. I want to prioritize buying a new one. But that's what I gotta do. I gotta make the priorities in a list that I feel resonates with me as a person. And that I feel comfortable and proud of, and then just do that, and then I'll feel good. I think it'll all work out. And it's not like this is like a big change. This is what I'm noticing. I be honest with you, this break was good for me. I've been gone for what, 2 weeks? I read a fuck ton. I watched. Ooh, should I say this? Is this so early to say this? Fuck it, dude. We're doing everything. I don't have an order on this. I'm gonna say this early. So, one of the things I wanted to do while I was on my 2-week break is learn from other people. Okay, so right now I don't watch too much Twitch outside of Squeaks and Stands. This is all I watch. Squeaks and Stands a little bit while I'm working on other stuff. I have them on my second monitor, whatever. And I'm like, I have never taken the time to realize, like, what are the people that are really good at this fucking medium doing? So I took some time on this 2 weeks to watch other content and, like, take notes. I took notes, bro. I'm not kidding. And I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, what are the things I can learn or do better? I think it'd be a fun experiment. And how do I say this without kicking off the new year in such a crazy way? Well, let me zoom out a little bit farther. I realized recently that I am now in a position where I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want. I realize I'm now in this position. Like I kind of set it all up. That's why I put on my MAGA hat. No, I just I really have no reason I shouldn't be able to. I've locked everything down. I'm debt free. I've diversified. And I'm not gonna like everything is consistent with my values. So why do I gotta? So anyway, here's what I'll say. This is all building something that I think is not that controversial. It's just only about eugenics. This is what I have to say. I need to get a picture. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make this picture. Okay. One more. One more. I looked at content from people I thought were doing the best viewer-wise in the space of like discussing events and the news, okay? And so I realized that a vast majority of people online get their opinions from one of these three people. Is this gonna show up? One of these three people. This is what I found out. This is my research discovered, is a lot of people get their opinions from one of these three people. And so I watched a little bit, I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, but a little bit of all of their mostly YouTube content. All right, I just wanted to see what is different, what's unique. And I should clarify, all right, before this is such a holy war between these people. I have no involvement in it. I truly don't. If you're a deep, passionate, angry online person about this whole thing, this is not the community for you. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? But I do want to say, after watching these three people, that I think there is a space for something else. That's what I'll say. I think I watched it and I was like, man, I do think there's a market opportunity for something else, okay? So that is what I'm kind of looking at as I try to work harder in 2025. I'm learning from people who are doing better than me, of course. But I sincerely think that there's a space for something else, okay? That's what I wanted to bring up, okay? And it's farther right. I need to go further. So that is something that was kind of like inspiring me. Because I really feel like it exists, like the opportunity exists. I think there's an opening there, is what I'll say. What else? So that plus all my everything tax-wise, financially, no debt. I just feel like I'm in a spot where I can like just run. You forgot about MAGA male Lud? I don't think he does those anymore, right? By the way, speaking of Ludwig, this is a separate topic, but we can go off topic real quick. At the New Year's party last night, I'm not sure Ludwig will ever upload a video ever again. I'm not sure Ludwig will upload a video ever again because Ludwig texted Stans, who hosted this party, hey, I'm going to come. Well, that sounds, pause. I'm headed to the party or whatever. I'm going to the party. And then proceeded to not come to the party and play League of Legends all night. All night. Offline. Alone. He's actually in the absolute depths of my, like when I was addicted. I'm literally seeing a flashback to myself in college. He played the same amount of games that I would play in college, like 18 to 20 games in a day. That is peak, that's almost depression levels, which is funny because he's not depressed. Like he is at an absolute peak of league addiction. That's like the peak you can get. So we didn't make it to the party, which is sad because it was really fun. No. I have a second part to this. I'm kind of jumping into a lot of topics here, which is unfortunate because I wanted to have some sort of through line and I don't. But I want to get this on record, okay? I want to talk about League of Legends. I want to talk about Ludwig real quick. Ludwig, let's pull up his OPGG real quick. OPGG Aircoots. He is currently, oh boy, Silver 2. He's Silver 2, but he's on the uptrend. Oh my God, there's so many games. Dude. 20 games, 10 wins, 10 losses. That's just a day lost. A full day of arguing with teammates and stressing and trying and winning and nothing happened. This is the type of day that made me quit, by the way, back in late college. When I remember a specific Saturday where my friends were doing things. They went out and did stuff, and I said no, skipped, played 20 games in a day, and ended up 2 LP down from where I started. And I remember thinking, what the fuck am I doing with my youth and my life? But bro is now 30 and doing this, and also could do anything. Bro is a millionaire in LA, rich and famous friends, and is spending his time alone playing. It's crazy. It's actually an addiction. It's actually like heroin. But what I want to say is, I see why he's doing it. I respect him for doing it. He is actually a real grinder. All this has done is increase my respect for Ludwig. And I'm going to take a different take than a lot of you are taking, okay? I have seen so much pettiness and vindictiveness and outright anger from people in his chat or his Reddit, especially when he was doing well. When he started climbing into gold, their skin was boiling. They were getting so mad because this dude was passing their rank after all the shit they talked. It was hilarious. It was my favorite thing. Sorry to say, outside of every person here who's listening, I fucking hate chatters in general. But maybe ones that get good and understand the community, fine. But in general, they have this attitude of deep, I don't know, around gaming specifically, this weird superiority complex plus backseating plus you're white plus bald plus ratio. It's this crabs in a bucket insecurity. I hate it. It's awful. And Ludwig, especially when he was climbing, I told him this, was like a fucking light in the darkness of a streamer finally getting to punch back. So even though he has fallen back to the depths of silver, I believe in him. I support him. I think what he's doing is based. It's a battle that can never be won, but I'm proud of him for fighting it. Even if he climbs all the way up and gets it, he's going to get people. I've realized people are still going to talk shit the whole time. Oh, you only got it because you got a coach. Or they're going to say whatever. I believe in him. I hope he does it. I think what he's doing is a noble cause. However, if he plays League of Legends even one game after this season is over, someone call a hotline. After this season over, he plays even one game, someone call a fucking hotline. It's absurd. This is like depraved levels of addiction. But until then, I do support him. I am a big fan of grinders in general. I think life is kind of built to knock the grind out of you almost. And he's doing it. And I respect it. And it's going to have hard parts like this. And I hope he keeps at it. And I still think he can do it. So that's my update on Ludwig. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Just like I just fucking hate Redditors who fucking talk nonsense. Yeah, I think there's a psychological thing where they just feel they get such a rush. They feel so good about knowing, I don't know, what fucking Morgana Q does and he doesn't. Whatever. They get to them, it's like fucking crack. They're fucking 1-inch dicks are rock hard. Whenever they get to tell the streamer something that doesn't, it's like insane. And if he ever learns or passes their rank, it makes him fucking absurd. It makes him fucking want to kill themselves. It's crazy. So I just I don't like that kind of person, and I hope he wins. But even if he doesn't, I respect his grind. I respect his hustle. I respect him going for it in a public way. It's cool. And you know who else should respect him is fucking Riot Games, because I think he's gotten like 1 million people into this game. It's like the best ad campaign they've ever done. I know some people are getting fucking addicted because of Ludwig's stupid ass, and it's wasted millions of man hours. And I think Riot Trendemir owes him a fucking paycheck. I legitimately think, you know, Arcane lost money. They need some of that money back. Ludwig's helping him out. He's selling skins. It's wild. I tried it for a few days, but it's boring as fuck. Dude, the word boring, I can't trust when a Zoomer says it, or especially a Gen Alpha. I can't trust it because I don't know. You've hit such a, your dopamine receptors are so fried. The word boring means a different thing to you. The word boring could apply to a sentence that has a comma in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what fucking boring is. You get bored so easily that I don't know. But I talked to a person at the party last night who said that they tried League of Legends and there was too much text. It was too much reading. So I thought I quit. And I was like, bro, there's many reasons to quit League of Legends. The amount of reading is not... No, that's not so true. That's not so based. That's crazy. That's crazy. I met quite a number of Zoomers last night. I met a guy that was born 2001 or whatever and was on Survivor. He was a Survivor contestant who was born in 2001, which is like the year Survivor came out. That's wild to me. That's sick. Who was it? His name was Brando. I'll dox him. Who cares? I'll dox him. He got out early. He was like 14th place or something. So it's not like he's gonna be fucking Omega famous, but his name was Brando. I remember his name because I'm Brandon, and so it's very easy. I could use my his name was Brando Ewing. More surprising that Survivor still exists, bro. I think the same thing, but not everyone, but there's a huge group of people, at least around me in my life, who all watch it. So many of my friends watch Survivor and care about Survivor and know about every Survivor contestant, and it's insane. I remember watching that when I was a literal child, so long ago, and it's still going, and people know every season. People were talking about, yeah, my favorite one is the season 2, when they fought against Johnny Fairplay and whatever. And I was like, you remember that? You were 1 year old. He's watched it all. It's crazy. Anyone else remember 2024? So that's another thing. So after we finish talking about this, which I don't even know what this is, but I want to watch the Vox video looking back on 2024 in 4 minutes. We watched the other one last year, and it was interesting. And it will be good for us to watch to learn about what happened. This is just to get a fucking throwback on that crazy year. And also I want, Money Hard, dude, congratulations on your excellent Christmas. Please only gift this much if you are a massive oiler or you're just fucking rolling in it or whatever. You're now getting to absurd levels, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the fucking 10 gifted. Much appreciated. And Valorant for the bonus. He's the 1 and 2 NVIDIA employees. This is funny because I still talk to my NVIDIA employee coworker. I talked to my old boss recently. I don't think anyone's got, I mean, not anyone, but most people don't have 25 million, bro. That's wild. I asked for a loan from the bank and I told him it was to buy a house, but as soon as it clears, I'll donate it to you. Happy New Year. Thank you. See, now that I feel ethical about. That's fine. Because all you're doing is ruining your lifetime and your credit for my benefit. The only person that really hurts in that is the bank, and I guess you. But that's fine. Like that's like an equal trade. That's based. Everyone should do that. You file bankruptcy and it's fine. Easy money. Or sell your kidney or like fake your death. Yeah, it's all good things you can do. It's all fine. Thoughts on the honey situation. So I have a question on this. I didn't watch the 10 million view honey video. And I was thinking about watching it with chat. However, I am now possibly... It's very good? Okay, we can watch it. All right. My worry is that I already know everything that happens. And it's not that interesting. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm down to watch it. If it's a big fucking deal, I can watch it. If it's well made, that's all that really matters to me. But I do want to watch the CoffeeZilla Part 2, because I fucking love CoffeeZilla. I think he's the GOAT. And I probably want to watch that Drew Gooden video. Understand that I have some things that, I think I can say this pretty confidently. I don't want to get in the habit, but I can say pretty confidently that for Monday, we have something. January 6th. We've got something all right. We've got something for January 6th. It's going to be a special remote stream, if you know what I mean. These glasses I got for a reason. Oh, I'll see you all there. I hope you're standing back and I hope you're standing by. We have a January 6th marketing Monday, if you will. Couple special guests. I'm going to be interviewing Nancy Pelosi at the barrel of... I guess... Actually, could get arrested if I finish that joke. I think there is a line somewhere. Anyway, so that we will discuss. But I have something for January 6th. I have something for January 6th. And so that will be a good kickoff to the year. But outside of that, I don't want to overpromise. I'm just going to, when things are ready, they'll be ready, and I'm going to work hard on them. And if I ever feel like I'm not working hard on them, I will let you know. But right now I am fiercely, and I think that pace will lead to good stuff. That's what I think I'll be doing. But for today, I'm vibing and talking to you guys, and we're going to react to stuff and get back into the swing of things. On Friday, I'm doing a speedrunning race with Squeaks of Get to Work, which is kind of lame because he's been practicing, but he still hasn't passed my time. Squeaks and I will be doing a collab Get to Work race stream on Friday. Should be fun. So that's something we've got planned. This year in recap is so good. I was going to watch the Vox one. Is this better? This is an hour 33 minutes. An hour and 33 recap of the year versus the Vox 4-minute video. Was a long year. It was a long year. 2024 was crazy. And I assume, as we all do, that 25 will be crazier. Let me, 1 second, turn on the air. Okay. No, I'm not doing Coke. Actually, I've decided to be Coke free in 2025. So nobody can say yep Coke anymore. You have to say yep kale. Because when I go out there, I'm drinking a kale smoothie to stay tip-top shape. Well, don't actually say it. Just don't. Actually, here's what you can try not doing is not spamming yep anything when I leave the stream for 1 second. The Ordinary Things video is a masterpiece. Let's just start with this. This one's 4 minutes, dude. We can't lose much. Let's look back on 2024 and see what the fuck happened. Let's try to make some sense of this insane year that we just survived. By the way, congratulations. We all made it through 24. At the beginning of 24 was like, damn, I don't know if we're going to make it this year. And then we did. 1 year at a time, baby. 1 year at a fucking time. You did it. In the course of thousands of years of human history, we have some bad years and we have some good years. And every time you make it through a bad year, you are increasing your odds that you're going to get to a fucking good year. That's just how it works. So this is good. We are, every year we make it, it's fucking closer to a fucking banger. It's like when you're betting roulette, which I recommend everyone do. You just bet red or black over and over again, and eventually you're due.
2024 is the year of elections, with at least 50 countries around the world going to the polls.
2024 is a year of what-ifs for democracies.
This year's results ended in a strong showing for the far right across much of the European Union.
Democracy has been surprisingly resilient.
The 2024 presidential campaign went from deja vu to utter chaos.
Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Elmo's just checking in. How is everybody doing? I mean, that was a lot in 30 seconds. We had the Trump assassination, which, man, that could have changed the course of fucking history. Instead, we kind of forgot about it. That fucking could have be drastically different. That would have been insane. Then there was the Biden debate, which is, again, one of the pivotal moments in politics that I've seen in my life. It is insane how bad that debate was. Like right now, if you studied, I don't know, election history in America or presidential debate history, the few they'll talk about is like the first televised one with Nixon and JFK. And like there'll be a few they talk about. There's a few key ones that like stood the test of time, or like Obama's one. Yeah, there's like a few that like stand out. This will be one of them. It was such an insanely bad debate. Biden wasn't even. It wasn't like he was unpopular going into it and did normal. It was like the most horrendous debate performance, one of the worst in history, and literally caused him to go from "I will never drop out" to dropping out. It's crazy. 2024 in 4 minutes. Oh, we haven't even started yet. Oh my God! Another thing. This is great. Wait. I watched Dune 2 finally. Guys, you got it wrong. It's Lisan Al-Gaib. Gaib. I don't know. I'm an expert. I've watched it. Lisan Al-Gaib. I finally watched it. Dunk. Here's my review. Let me go full screen for this. Shit was cash. Shit was cash. That was cash money. That movie fucked hard. I really enjoyed it. It was so much better than Dune 1. Like immeasurably better than Dune 1. It's not only like a good, like visually stunning movie, but it's paced so well for a pretty long. I mean, it's just it was good. Man, I was really impressed, and yeah, it was awesome. So, I liked it. It's a true sequel that surpasses the original in every way. Man, I wish I was a sandworm for real. Just so that Timothée Chalamet would ride you. Or what? Bro thinks he's the Bene Gesserit, but he's not. Isn't it women only? Isn't that their whole thing? By the way, not to be sexist here, but I think the Bene Gesserit kind of think they're all that. but they're kind of just yapping a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they take a lot of credit for random chance. I feel like the world happens in random ways, and they go, yeah, this is all part of our divine plans. Nah. I feel like you just been yapping. Read the book slow, bro? Nah, I decided not to read ever again. I actually talked to a Gen Alpha scholar, and I realized that reading is cringe. I'm just gonna get to watching iPad content. I talked to her, yeah. I talked to her.
At a time when the world is so turbulent, the Olympics...
That backfired, huh?
Turbulent, the Olympics allows people around the...
Where the ray gun? I feel like she thought that would go over better. Well, people did not fuck with it. I'll be honest with you. That did. That was a rough year. I feel bad for her, even though it's stupid, because the internet never, ever, ever knows when to stop. They can never just be like, hey, that's whack. They have to fucking dox you or find your house or send you death threats or try to get you fired or whatever. But it was stupid. I mean, you know, because like, isn't breakdancing canceled now? And it's not even part of the Olympics. And yeah, it's not.
At a time when the world is so turbulent, the Olympics allows people around the globe to share some common experiences.
Olympics is great.
But it's athletes creating memorable moments.
Dude, man, Steph Curry at the Olympics, that was probably that was one of the most pure joy, good feelings, especially in America, of the year. Unless you're a diehard Trump guy, and when Trump won, you probably fell to your knees and cried. But I think for people who are upset about political discourse in America in general, outside of Steph Curry, what was there anything that was like universally America, like fuck yeah? Was there anything that was like in 2024 that was like every American was like, dude, that's tight? Dune 2. Luigi Mangione was pretty uniting, but obviously not fully uniting. I will say Luigi Mangione brought people together across divides that normally they wouldn't. But I do think Steph Curry nailing that 3 over the fucking French. That was so money. I remember I was at a pool party and everybody got out of the pool, crowded around a tiny phone, and lost their mind. We were fucking screaming and hooting and hollering. That shit was awesome. Oh, Kendrick Drake, was that this year or was that 23? Was Kendrick Drake this year or 23? That has to be 23, right? That was this year? No fucking way. Kendrick Drake was this year? That feels like forever ago. That feels forever ago. If you told me that was 2 years ago, I'd be like, damn, really? I guess that makes sense. Wow. That's wild. That's this year? Well, then never mind. So there's two things. There was Steph Curry dominating the French, and there was Kendrick dominating Drake. Those were the two pro-America moments of the year. That was the most united I've seen Americans. That was the George Bush tossing the pitch after 9/11 of this year.
That really got people talking this time.
Dodgers have won the World Series.
Rafael Nadal has announced his retirement from professional tennis.
Interest in women's sports has never been higher.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
This summer's music scene has been dominated by a wave of young women singers.
Describe a bride. Me.
Very demure, very mindful.
Beyonce is making history. The first black woman to top the Billboard country charts.
So if you guys don't know, there was like a Christmas NFL game, and it opened with a massive Beyonce performance, country performance. My dad, God rest his soul, wasn't happy. Oh, it was halftime. I'm sorry, it happened. Halftime. I don't fucking watch football. Not you guys are question marking like it's fucking racist. He's just not a fan of Beyonce. No, he's not dead either. My dad wasn't having it. I was like, when's this halftime show going to be over? Not a fan. Not a fan. Like, he just wanted to watch the football, and he felt like it was extended. He's like, Netflix is really stretching this out. I think that was pretty funny to me. Does he hate women singers? I don't think so, but I do think he would have preferred it was the Eagles or something. I think if it was like Kiss or something, Adam and the Ant or something, AC/DC, then I think he would have fucking been down. But I think in general, he just doesn't want the long halftime shows.
Bitcoin just hit $100,000.
Inflation is still too high.
I'm looking for a man in finance, trust fund.
A multi-state manhunt. The suspect involved in the murder of United Healthcare CEO.
The hottest cold-blooded killer in America.
Another drone-type object traversing this airspace.
Dude, why is New Jersey drones in here? This is a 4-minute video on the year we're putting in.
Microsoft outage is causing problems for airlines, banks, government agencies, and companies around the world.
2 Boeing astronauts.
Hey, speaking of that, there's a clip on my fucking clips channel when this happened, when the CrowdStrike outage happened. And I'm like, this is kind of like, in my mind, when that bad Peloton ad happened, everyone talked about it and it tanked their stock. But unless there's a fundamental change in the market structure of who provides this service, they're going to bounce right back. Well, guess fucking what? They did. I got some flack on that take. CrowdStrike stock. Look at this. Oh, wait, wrong one. Look at this. This is the dip. It's fucking did nothing. Instant back. These like one-off big events don't stick with the public. It's just like a flat. Our attention span is not there. The things that'll kill you are different than that. It was probably a marketing event. I mean, they probably gained customers.
And companies around the world.
2 Boeing astronauts stranded on the International Space Station.
That's just the way it goes sometimes.
2024, we're not flying this year. No, we're postponed until 2025.
It is virtually certain 2024
could be the planet's hottest
year on record.
We can see that we're not ready for the storms that we're receiving now, and it's going to be worse in the future.
Those in the industry call it a perma-crisis, a sense that the world is lurching from one extreme event to another.
Russia's war in Ukraine enters its 3rd year.
Thousands have been displaced across the Haitian capital.
The humanitarian crisis in Sudan is worsening.
South Korea's parliament voting to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol.
I feel like if they, I'm not saying this is all not true information, but it does paint a depressing picture. What if they put in one clip of me beating Squeaks' time and get to work and popping off? Do you know what I'm saying? What if you just mix that in so it's not like back to back to back Sudan crisis, Japan crisis, China crisis? You know what I'm saying? One fucking, yeah, just so you can understand that the year contained multitudes. It contained highs, it contained lows, but it's not, you had to paint a broader picture.
Short-lived declaration of martial law.
Israel has expanded its bombardment of Lebanon, striking new areas.
It's alleged that Netanyahu Gallant used starvation as a tool of war.
The clip is in there.
We did not get justice once again.
I don't like that this is a fact of life.
Screw you if you think this is a fact of life that I should just get over.
Oh, wow. Holy victory! Look at this, folks! It's down! We improved! It's higher than any other year than 2023, but still, That's the American difference. That's a downward trend, folks. Mission accomplished. Get George Bush on the fucking aircraft carrier. We have a material downward decrease in the number of school shootings year over year. That's fucking big. Joe Biden did it. Damn. Fucking circle this. COVID was a school shooting fucking kerosene, huh? Jesus Christ. That's actually insane. I did not know there was a material drastic increase in school shootings the second COVID started. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I obviously know that we have a ton in America nonstop, but anyway, I think as politicians, we can all agree that the battle is over. The war is, much like the war on inflation, it's decreasing, so the war is won. The war is won. We've passed the peak. Nothing to worry about. Jason Tatum, we did it. This is big. This is big.
And they're meant to stay in the Middle East.
Decades of savage, horrific rule over in a matter of days.
We have so much hope. We hope for better and better future for Syria.
History has been made in Mexico. Claudia Sheinbaum has been elected as the country's first ever female president.
I spent a lot of time in Mexico over the break. Quick story time. We'll jump in the middle. I drove 7 hours into Mexico, into Sonora, to a very small town. Well, I guess Granados. I went to a small town called Granados. And I went, this is a small town, barely has internet, bro. I went there and I was the godfather for Ari's brother's son. I went to the baptism. We went to a small church in deep Mexico. And the second I entered the church, my skin started to burn and peel. And then they flicked holy water on me, and I started, the smoke started flying. It was scary. But I was there for the baptism, and I had to take the water and make a cross on the see no evil, hear no evil. It was cool. I'm not religious myself, but it was a fun ceremony and everyone was nice. And so that was a fun event. And then they had a huge party. Dude, I'll tell you. So I've been to Granados, this small town, 2-3 times. Not much. And the last time was many years ago when Ari and I were first dating. And all they do in this town, literally all they do, is gossip and party. The whole town just parties all the time. Every event for everyone is a party, and then everyone is spilling tea. Her mom knows everybody in the town, and they're always gossiping. It's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, they had a massive town-wide rager for this kid's 1-year birthday. And the food was fire, and I had a great time. It was really fun. So it was cool. It was a cool event. But internet was basically non-existent, so I was getting fucking withdrawals. I was shaking by the end of day 2. I was shaking. Did you sing? No, but her dad did until 4 in the morning when I was trying to sleep. Her dad got drunk and started singing ranchero music, running around till 4 in the morning. And my dad came. My dad went down there with us. Both of us were supposed to go, but my mom couldn't go because she felt sick. So my dad came to Mexico, and my dad, much like me, gringo, doesn't speak much Spanish. I speak a little more than him, but And he just kept running the Mayamo Darren story and getting... It's insane. He kept running it. You guys are saying it like a joke. He's like a chatter. He kept doing that. He would tell the story of my wedding and how he said Mayamo Darren, and it's crazy. He did it like 14 times. And then anytime he wanted to like get a big smile or laugh, he would just say one Spanish phrase. He would say like, me gusta. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. He runs it with a big smile and like a good attitude, and everyone fucking goes nuts for it. It's wild. He's actually figured out the easiest low W's. He farms it. But I do appreciate that he went down there with us. It was really fun. It was good to have him. Does this small town know about the Hawk Tua coin? No, they didn't. So I was sort of like almost like the missionary sent there to proselytize, preach about Hawk Tua coin. I was like the Messiah almost. Yeah, I went around street to street and got everyone to invest their life savings into Hawk Tua. I told them it was guaranteed financial freedom, guaranteed. I was a bit like a hero, a bit of a Lisan al-Gaib. yeah, a bit of a Lisan al-Gaib for sure. And that's where I made my millions. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, wait, can I tell you one more thing? Just while we're on the subject, dude, while I'm jumping around, because I don't think this fits into any topic. I don't think this fits into any topic, but you guys have to see it. There's a guy. Please tell me I can find this. Did anyone see this on X.com, the everything app? This guy who made his millions off of multi-level marketing scams commissioned a painting for his exquisite mansion. If anyone can find this for me, it would be it's truly horrendous. It truly is the worst painting. And I feel like you guys have to see it, but I don't know that I'll be able to find it. Is this it? This is it. That's the one. So, Patrick Bet David. That's exactly who it is. Patrick Bet David. He's become like a podcaster, grifter kind of guy. Grussel mindset. Trump is going to save America. All in kind of guy. But he... Again, I don't know too much about him. All I know is that he got this painting. And we have to show it. Please let me fucking... There it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. Okay.
You got this painting that I worked on and commissioned Brent Hill. You see me in here?
So it's a painting that he put himself in with other iconic figures.
In the blue, then we have Senna, Ayrton Senna. Then there's Tupac, the Shah of Iran, Lincoln, Kennedy, Einstein. A bunch of different hidden messages in there. MLK, empty chair. And they're debating two books, Atlas Shrugged and Communist Manifesto. This is my thinking room. If I want to think, I come here, I close up, and I start thinking. This piece...
I mean, that is beyond parody. That is beyond parody. You and Tupac discussing Atlas Shrugged and the Communist Manifesto with fucking Lincoln and Milton Friedman and fucking Einstein. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That is that's like in a movie. I would think that's too comical. He's doing this to my point. It's absurd levels of arrogance and fan fiction and the twisted worldview. It's crazy. The fact that this is not satire is crazy to me. Blows my mind. Fever Dream blunt rotation.
Stein.
And this guy, by the way, these are all these, great men of history. This guy made his money off of an MLM, an insurance fraud MLM, where it's like fucking Amway, but for selling life insurance to your fucking friends and family. It's crazy. That's where his money came from. He's just a scammer, and he's fucking telling a joke in the corner with Tupac. One of the most influential artists ever, and it's you and Tupac making a snide joke about fucking Abraham Lincoln behind his back. That's fucking crazy to me. So did Einstein. Yeah, I forgot. Einstein launched fucking relativity coin and rug pulled his way to fame and fortune. Abe kind of tall, he. Are you flirting with the painting version of Abraham Lincoln? Are you... Trying to free something else? Trying to free something in your pants? All right, anyway, back to the fucking Vox video. I had to...
Cameroon has become the first country to roll out a new malaria vaccine.
France has become the only country to guarantee abortion as a constitutional right.
For so long, I've always wanted to be different. And now I realize I just need to be myself.
We don't want to bring children into a world where from the very beginning they believe everything's hopeless. When if we get together.
Another pause moment then. Let's talk about it. As of today, January 1st, 2025, I have a big announcement. There is a brand new generation for us to bully. Gen Beta! Omega Lol! Little Gen Beta! Now, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Millennials, everyone but boomers are uninvited to cookout. We can all unite in having a new generation to universally dunk on. If you think Gen Alpha is brain rotted, wait till Gen Beta. Gen Alpha is going to seem like Einstein. They're going to seem fucking incredible. Gen Beta will be way worse. Way, 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 way worse. They're not going to have any friends. Their only friends are going to be chatbots. No, we can 100% all of our frustrations with the world and the way society is changing, we can bottle them up and express them in the form of anger and memes and derision towards Gen Beta. They will be Christ on the cross for our sins, okay? It's going to be perfect. We can all just make fun of them. And they have such an easy to make fun of name. They're going to last till 2039. So we got 14 years of being able to make fun of them. Well, I can only make fun of them for about 8, and then I need them for my audience. And then I have to start recruiting them to make songs and shit to keep this fucking pipeline going. But you guys will have a full 14 to make fun of them, which is awesome. That's fucking big. The second generation born entirely in the 21st century. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like not even, with Gen Z, it's like sometimes you're born after 9/11 or before 9/11. With Gen Alpha and especially now Gen Beta, it's like 9/11 to them doesn't even matter. They don't even fucking, what is it? It's like they know about the meme maybe. It's like, I can't even think of a historical event that I would make fun of as a kid that was before my time. Maybe like, I don't know. What? The invention of fire. Pearl Harbor? Yeah, Pearl Harbor maybe. But Pearl Harbor was, again, many, many years. It was fucking 50 years before I was born. That's not the same. It's like, The Cold War. Oh man, you keep bringing up cool things. My little brother, I've mentioned, is a wild child. He's a crazy person. He does weird things, gets weird tattoos. Is a strange guy, but as a financial advisor, my little brother, as a gift to the family for Christmas, took us all to a nuclear missile silo from the Cold War. That's what we did. We went to a nuclear missile silo out in the Arizona desert and went down into it and got to see a Titan II missile and talked to somebody who was a person that worked there. He's an old man now, and he was telling us how when he was a kid, they would be locked down there. They had no communication with the outside world. They had, except for one phone. They had to wait there on high alert 24 hours a day. I mean, they took shifts, but 24 hours a day in case nuclear war started. And the Titan missile could evaporate a fucking city. It was an ICBM. It's crazy. It was a wild and interesting experience. South of Tucson? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Did you try launching it? Yeah, spamming the buttons and nothing happened. It was interesting. First time catching your stream. When do we get to make fun of Elon Musk? Fuck it, I'll do it right now. We're pivoting again. I have a lot to say about Elon Musk, and I want to talk about the H-1B stuff. I might do that today or tomorrow. But I can talk about something else with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, over the past few days, changed his name to, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Why doesn't it work? There. To Kekius Maximus. I mean, we can talk about his fake account Adrian as well, but he changed his name to Kekius Maximus with fucking Pepe the Frog playing a video game in Roman armor, and started talking about how Kekius Maximus will soon reach level 80 in hardcore Path of Exile. And it's going to be so funny when the mainstream media tries to report on me, Kekius Maximus, and just insane levels of, I mean, the guy has $400 billion. He is likely the richest man to have ever lived if you truly count for like advances in modern technology and living standards. And people might say Mansa Musa, but realistically, based on the ability to deploy the capital, he's the richest man that ever lived. Okay? And he's fucking 50 or 60 years old, and he's Kekius fucking Maximus. Anyway, he's talking about how, you know, nobody will ever revoke his security clearance, and he's going to put the hammer of justice on people, all while having this fucking name. And then this morning, a Cybertruck blows up in front of Trump Tower.
All right, play it.
Jesus Christ, I mean, full of fireworks. It's very likely a bomb, something planned, some kind of terrorist attack. I'm not reporting on it because I don't fucking know. I haven't got to the bottom of it. It explodes, right? Anyway, the second that happens, now he's fucking Mr. Patriotic. And he turns it into a fucking ad. An ad for how great the Cybertruck is. This shit's crazy. Dude, this is such a loser, man. I don't know what to say. Anyway, we'll talk about the H-1B stuff. Perhaps today, maybe tomorrow, whatever. I got a lot to say about it. I'm trying to get through other things first, but it was just instant. It was suddenly he has a fucking American flag profile picture. After trolling with Kekius Maximus for a fucking week. It'd be funny if it was a car malfunction. Well, I think it's got fireworks in it, so it seems unlikely that it was not a bomb, but fuck if I know. And that's all on top of the fact that he has had a public revealing of his fucking alt account. And then this whole weird saga of trying to prove it's not him that has been embarrassing. But I'm holding. I have some slides on this, but I'm gonna save it. So I'll do it. I'll do it for the H1B. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna make a little clip about H1B. We're in the middle of a Vox video. Let's go back to that. But thank you for bringing that up. I think that was extra cringe today from Elon Musk. I got no problem if he wants to do most of the things he wants to do or fucking talk about the shit he wants to do. But man, he is just too involved in everything now. And I think even people. It's funny is. Dude, even like far right people are getting fucking. You can see it on Twitter. The vibe is shifted, bro. Actually, this is largely because of the H1B thing, so I don't want to reveal it. But even this guy, this is one of the funniest fucking tweets I've ever seen. This is one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen. This is one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen. I'm gonna show this again tomorrow, but I want to say it again. This is from. I told y'all Elon was a bitch, but no one listens to rapist Hitler. That shit got 190,000 likes. That is one of the funniest. Yeah, there's a fucking reason. But even people that are fucking rapist Hitler are getting fed up with Elon Musk, dude. It's impossible to spend too much time really looking at what he says and not noticing the inconsistencies, knowing the lying, knowing the backtracking. Dude's, yeah. Anyway, that's very funny to me. That's like an all-timer tweet for me. All right, back to this. We're on this.
If we roll up our sleeves and take action, each of us doing what we feel is important, then there is hope for the future.
Why don't they put any of my quotes in here? I feel like I said some inspirational shit in 2024. What did I say? I think they should put, if you work, you twerk, and you jerk. That's a full day. That's a hell of a day. That should be, they should say that in like a powerful way over moving footage of like the Northern Lights and shit.
It's important to remember that we all have a lot of fears, and that's okay.
Mudang! Mudang was a pretty fun moment. Everybody likes Mudang.
Thanks for watching. This was our 11th end-of-year wrap-up video.
It was only possible because of you, our viewers, but especially our members.
It is all thanks to me. Thank you very much. Thanks, Fox. I sort of did it myself. I, almost like Forrest Gump, orchestrated all of the events of the last year to make that video possible. Did you donate to Wikipedia this year? I have not donated to Wikipedia ever since they conspired to show an elephant penis on my stream and get me banned for 3 days during a Wikipedia race. Yeah, you know, that recap had very little Trump, which is insane. I'll be honest with you, that's not a good recap of 2024. If it doesn't have a significant amount of Trump, it's not a good recap, because you literally was an enormous part of the year. Point Crow. My editors, hey gamer, I just watched the Big A vid. Thanks for the inspiration. My editors have been a buzz the past couple hours. What do you mean, they're demanding rice or something? Yeah, listen, Point Crow, if any of my vids ever inspire editors to ask for more rights, tell me and I'll take them down. I will take the video down. My goal is never, ever to cause editors to ask for even one crumb of extra rights. So please, we are united. We are class consciousness. We are the streamers. And we have to conspire to keep them dumb and keep them poor. You know what I'm saying? So please, let me know. I will never, ever, ever, ever try to help them out. But thank you for saying that. I got a lot of nice messages about that video. And that's good, because I tried to edit when I made it. And I realized, number one, editing is hard. And number two, I'm glad I have editors, because I think I made one fucking cut that whole video and I couldn't even get text over my fucking body. It took me like fucking 20 minutes to make the text. What video? There's a Big A clip yesterday that I recorded and edited myself. And it was basically kind of about that channel, and also about how, you know, a little bit about Adish's story. I just think it's really cool that he was just a dude working construction and not really happy with his job. And then he made some fucking memey big A videos. And then now he's like making real good money. That to me, that's fucking hype. Was it 10 out of 10? It was a 1 out of 10. Which actually, interesting. So I make a video with no editor, all by myself, and it's a 1 out of 10. What do I need my team for? It's actually a really good point. I'm going to use that in negotiations. Well, I just do it all my fucking self. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe they're just stealing from me. Do that in Elon's position? Yeah. Forgot I was on a stream, thought this was a video. Yeah, people always say that. People always come in here and they're like, wow, this is such a fucking incredibly just tight, snappy, responsive, powerful content. I feel like it's edited. It's live, but it feels so fucking crackling with energy that it's like I'm watching a tightly edited video. The fucking power of this live content is unmistakable. People often say that. They definitely don't come in here and say, sorry, funnier on YouTube, Lamau, and then leave. They never say that. Never, ever, 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 ever. That never fucking... They don't come in and say, where's the 2x button? How do I 2x speed this? Sorry, used to 2xing. Can't understand when he's talking so slow. They don't ever say that. That I've never heard anyone say that fucking horse shit. Funnier on Kick. Glizzier on GlizzTube. Glizz, I can't. Fango, I'm screenshotting this. Next time you make a fucking political take, we're going back to this. I'm screenshotting it. Next time you say some fucking horse shit, Germany shouldn't have nuclear. It's actually really smart for them to shut it down. I'm pulling this fucking, all right? I'm pulling this fucking Glizzier on GlizzTube. Anyway, new year, new me. That's good. New year, new all of us. New year, new all of us. Is there anything else I want to say about the new year? I talked about my priorities list and how I'm thinking about the new year with my patented whiteboard cam. If I see any other streamer do the whiteboard cam, I want you guys to report it to me. It is a violation of my intellectual property. This is an Atrioc invention. This is going to change the game. This is going to change the paradigm. Point Crow, I see you watching. Realize I will not just use lawyers. I will use force. I know where you live. The whiteboard cam is an Atrioc innovation that will change the face of Twitch because it allows me to subtly show you my yacht while pretending to draw graphs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm fucking talking about. This is called the meta, all right? I watched fucking Tweaks' stream and realized it's all fucking gay baiting, dude. That's what I'm figuring it out. Anyway, what I actually want to talk about is not just the priorities. Where's my? But figure out some ideas for the year. Things that come from you, not from me. Things that like would be interesting to put on a list for 2025, and maybe I could start to work with the team to plan around. So, here's a you can ask it right now. Someone says 365 days of streaming, zero shot. In fact, I think the stream is better when I spend a little bit of time in the world. I actually think that streaming rots your soul and brain. No, that sounds too harsh, but I truly think it does in a way. So you have to, it's almost like you have to venture out into the world and get mana, and then you expend that on the stream, which makes the stream better and more authentic and good, but then all your mana gets depleted and you have to go and get more. So I have to, that's how I think about it. And so my solution is not like throw more hours at it. I need to find a way to up my quality because there's like a laziness I have with regards to quality. Like it shouldn't take me 6 months to, I don't know, figure out how to split audio or something. Like if there's something I need to do to make the stream better, I need to just fucking lock in, take the day and do it. That I 100% agree caught. That's a flaw of mine. However, I don't think hours, I don't think consistency, I think that shit is overrated. It's probably good for getting your viewers up, but it's not helpful in making the best possible video of when I'm on stream. That's what I think. And so that's my number one goal is to have, at the end of the year, videos that I feel really proud of. And to get that, I need to have good energy on stream, and I need to be healthy and happy and have something smart to say, which means I have to read. And then I need to have a good community that I can bounce off of. And I think all of that comes from not being super inconsistent, but nothing crazy. Just going live regularly, and all the other stuff. So, release Silk Song. I don't have that power, and if I did, I would play it myself in secret, like a little goblin, and I would call it my precious. Get the FTC on stream. Okay, here's the thing. You bring this up. I've always thought that getting Lena Khan on stream was a pipe dream because she's very famous and very, you know, she can go on fucking NBC or whatever or fucking, but she recently went on a really small stream, not a stream, a podcast, a small stream called Hassan, a tiny fucking stream from Hassan. I'm like, oh, I fucking mog that. No, she went on, I sent it to my friend at the FTC. I was like, bro, I said, Lena doing podcasts with 3K subs, wall of question marks, but old Atrioc left in the cold, huh? I sent it to him. I was like, just get it to your boss. She did this fucking podcast called Better Offline. I haven't heard of them. Maybe they're fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong. There's no knock on quality here.
Hello and welcome.
But this podcast has 3K subs, 800 views. Now, if you're going to do this, you maybe at least could consider going on fucking Big A or you know what I'm saying? I can get at least 200, 300K probably. And you're reaching an audience of, I think, young, interested people. And so anyway, I don't know. I'm just hoping I can find the way to connect and maybe get that possible. That's a dream interview. But if not, whatever. Astrobot. Isn't there going to be like Astrobot 2 or something this year? Another thing, that's about games. So I do want to play games this year. I found playing Get to Work on stream super fun. It was great vibes. Really fun music from the community. I got to banter and play. I liked it. Great vibes. It was fun. Super good. However, there's also games that we play on stream where the vibes aren't as good. And I got to be honest with you, this is going to be a fucking, I'm going to have no fear anymore. This is no fear 25. I really don't. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I'm going to tell you guys the fucking truth. I am possibly becoming less interested in playing games with all of my fucking time. I still obviously am a fucking diehard. 90% of my life has been gaming, but it's not like people are acting like if I go live and talk about the news or something, it's like that I'm doing it for some other reason than that is what I want to do. They're like, secretly he wants to grind a game, but he's doing this for the Clips channel or for what? No, I'm doing this because that's what I like doing. Like I read about this shit all day and then I want to talk about it with people. Okay? You're reversing the chicken and the egg. So just understand that like when a game catches me, I am going to be fucking obsessed with it again, as I get every time. I want to point out, let's just point out, Squeaks is a speedrunner of the year who plays games all the time and streams longer than me, and yet didn't beat my PB. It turns out when I lock in, I actually fucking go a little crazy. Okay? It's curious. Curious. I spend 90% of my time fucking reading the news, and yet I lock the fuck in and I go crazy. So I just want you to know that I will find many games this year that I'm going to lock the fuck in on and have a great time and grind. But I'm not going to try to like knock out a game a day or a game, whatever. It has to be the right moment. All the best gaming moments in this stream have been organic. It's like somebody in chat suggests balloons, I play it as a joke, and then I get unironically hooked. And then I'm playing it all the time. If you try to force a Pop-A-Thon or force a new balloons or whatever, it's not good. I don't have as much fun. So we just gotta organically give some time to jump in a game. But it doesn't need to happen a lot. It just needs to happen every now and then. And my brain is naturally addicted. I will just fucking get addicted and go crazy and try to grind it and get really good at it or fucking whatever. But it's not, I don't want it to be like a core. I'm very excited about the other stuff. I'm excited about learning about things and sharing things and learning from people in chat and interviewing people with different jobs. And all that shit to me is a little bit more fulfilling at the end of the day. Other than I love the Pop-A-Thon and I love Get to Work, making it and playing it. And there's like games that I've played that I really fucking enjoy. And Sekiro was amazing. But it needs to be that good. If it's not Sekiro, I don't want to just play a random fucking Souls game that came out just because other people are playing it. There's no point. Why? You don't need to see my playthrough. It's nothing special about that. It needs to be something special that I really like. What about games like mouthwashing? Great example. Games that I can beat in one stream, I think it'll be a fire year for that. Because I will have plenty of days where I'm like, just one day, one stream, one game. It's games where it's like, this game is 60 hours and your playthrough is going to be marginally different than anyone else. Like that, games that are one stream games like mouthwashing, I'm very excited for. And if we find those, I want to jump on them. Mouthwashing was awesome. The video did well, even though it's fucking an hour, 2 hours long or whatever. Yeah, I love mouthwashing. That was great. That's a fun experience, and we can just do it. You know what video I fucking love that we never talk about? There was a game called The Looker. Do you guys remember this? The Looker. It was like a parody of The Witness. We played it in one day. The stream was hilarious. The vid was fire. It was just I love that. I want shit like that. That's great. So that's what I'm not going to play like an MMO or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Since we're never beating Elden Ring, I mean, I'll never say never, but I'm particularly excited about jumping in randomly into the middle of the Elden Ring DLC. And, the peak of that game was the Fire Snake guy. I forget his name. The game, whatever. Mesmer. Mesmer was fire. I really enjoyed that. And then the next two bosses I didn't have as much fun with, and then I just faded out. I'm sure it's a great game. I'm not fucking knocking it. There's other things to do. There's things going on. And I swear to God, if you want to watch someone play Elden Ring DLC, you're going to find somebody on the internet with a great playthrough. I truly think you will. I promise it. I promise you. I'm not the only one. It's not that niche. Soma was great. That was a one-dayer. Big A, you should play Caves of Quad this year. I also do want to play more indie games because I am working with Histo. And we've been talking about indie games and researching them and reading about them. And I've been reading indie game dev journals and watching indie game YouTubers. So I've been more interested. The business side of indie games is very fascinating to me. So I'm of course down for that. But I don't think I'm going to become, again, and here's one thing. Some people say I miss the old Atrioc, where a good portion of my content was I just finished a long day at work at NVIDIA. I'm tired. I come home and I wanted an excuse to play video games that didn't make me feel like I was being lazy. And that's why I started streaming to begin with. Okay? And so I did game more in like 2020 or 2021, but that was just a time of my life when I just wanted to just degen games. I don't necessarily, it's not like I'm avoiding it now. I just don't want to do it as much. And when I do it with League of Legends, I feel bad. I don't feel as good. Have Get to Work sales slows down? No. It still sent me the graph. I mean, I don't know if I should show it, but the sales not only have stayed consistent, but Wubby played the game the other day and it spiked. Wubby got both hats. Dude, every time a big streamer gets the hat in Get to Work, we get a sales spike. It's crazy. And he did it twice. So shout outs to Wubby. I was in his chat spamming Get the Hat. For purely financial reasons. And it worked. And he got it twice. And I think he's having a good time. Yeah, a lot of people have played it. I mean, everyone that we wanted to play it has played it. And more. I mean, it's beyond our wildest success. I mean, it's great. The money is made back plus more. I think we passed 500K Canadian, like as of yesterday or something. It's doing great. And we haven't done any sales yet or anything. Did let her finish it? Yeah, let beat it. So like, yeah, $5 USD, which is amazing. With $5 USD, you can get like a $5 footlong at Subway. So that's fucking big. That's huge. What is 3 Costco Glizzy meals? For the New Year's, what about paying your employees more? Video editors, researchers, remote managers. Are you the... This is a roundabout way of saying I should pay you more for emote managing. Emote managing is not a... not a paid position here at Atrioc Incorporated. I do pay my editors quite well, I think. And I just hired researchers, and we're going to figure out a price that makes sense. But I think I think I pay good. All right? That's what I think. And if not, then I'll get someone on H1B to do it for half the cost. Atrioc, I would like to say that as a YouTube frog, I understand your point about the chat culture. I would like to say that I would watch it live on YouTube simply because I don't have to open an extra app. And as a frog, I wouldn't need chat. I'm on YouTube more often. I think there's a lot of people in my boat. I am not going to multi-stream unless Ludwig does it. You know why? Because he thinks about this shit all the time and has chat constantly nagging about it. And if he fucking breaks down and does it, then I'll know it's a fucking good idea. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. It's too much effort for me. And I think I like the system as it is. Like I said, I'm not particularly trying to grow the number of viewers in my live concurrent. I need enough that there is a fucking good vibe in here and we got to bounce. But what I'm trying to grow is my clips and my main channel. And I do that by having a good thing here, a good thing going. I don't need to get, it's not like adding 5,000 viewers watching me does anything. It doesn't, what is it? You know, I might get a few subs or it doesn't, that's not the point. It's not, the point is to let's build my brother. Like a steady, like for me, the coolest thing was when I did that Mac Stupid video and that shit got 500K views in like a day. That's awesome. If I'm just talking about financial news and 500,000 people tune in, wow, that's fucking crazy. That's like I have a TV show or something. That's crazy. So I don't care. Like that's all I'm. If I can get an audience that is like, hey, I trust this person. I think it's all about trust. Like What I'm realizing is in 2025, in this decade, in this world, people are pounded, pause, with noise from all directions. Every piece of news is covered with every take instantly. Every single piece of news, like everything, if something happens, if you go on x.com, the everything app, you're going to get every possible take instantly. It's not about, the point is to over time, slowly build trust in a certain number of people that if they go to you, that you've got something to offer, that they can, you know what I'm saying? That you've done some modicum of effort that they can rely on, that you're not going to. So that's what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to like build that up slowly and steadily to where I can post something on a topic I'm interested in. And there's people that trust that just think, I think being a trusted source is going to matter more for content in the future than it ever has. I think trust is like the last moat. I think, especially in a world where AI slop can generate, I mean, there's going to be AI VTuber streamers that are streaming 24/7. There's going to be AI generated reactions to every fucking piece of news every day on every channel. You know what I'm saying? If it was just summarizing an article or something, AI is going to do that and make a video about it instantly. The only thing that you can have as a moat for a content creator is trust, like getting some kind of trust with some kind of group of people. So that's what I have to work on. Maisie! Oh, dude, Maisie's here. Can I show the video, Maisie? Linkus! Linkus, can I show the video? Okay. So Linkus just had a birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Linkus, in chat. He just had a birthday. He turned 58, but as a Swedish person, he doesn't age. So he looks much younger. Linkus had a birthday. And obviously I couldn't make it because it's in Texas. And I'm banned from Texas for being a woke California liberal. They bar me at the entrance to the state. And I don't blame them. Obviously I'm scum. Obviously they shouldn't let me in. But it's a little sad, right, that I couldn't go to my friend's birthday party. So I sent him a birthday video that I recorded with Ari. Let me see if I can find it for you. Oh wait. Wait. Clips I've created. Yeah, look at this. So Linkus showed me this on stream. Can I full screen this?
I thought it was so good.
How do you full screen it? Dude, I sound like a boomer. How do you? There's no words on it. This fucking thing sucks. Maisie, being the incredible partner that she is to Linkus, made him a custom video for his birthday with all of his friends saying their thank you or their happy birthdays, and it opened like this. She said it's how I bought my way out of Coach. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Moving up to first class. Anyway, she made this. This is for Linkus on his birthday. Oh, there's no sound. There's no fucking sound. Why I only hear Linkus audio? Oh, because you fucking cut your track. Oh. You split your audio. I took a clip of this and that's so cringe. Anyway, he might send it to me, but it's a custom Hitman intro where she got the voice of Diana to say, like, you'll find a spectacle or basking in the spotlight. Well, Big A's on the 3rd floor. It's fucking awesome. And then it cuts to, anyway, we'll show you my part of it, which has the audio. Happy birthday, Linkus!
Happy birthday!
In order to celebrate your birthday, we went to magical Sweden.
We're in Sweden. Look, I got a souvenir. That's how you know it's real.
That's how you know it's real. Like, how would we not be in Sweden? Look at this. Public transport. This wouldn't be in America.
Looks cold though.
And then, here we are in Gotland. Beautiful. I didn't know there's such sunny beaches here. And now we're in Lund.
Oh my god.
And it's like, wow, this is so gorgeous. The architecture here is truly phenomenal.
Wow, that is something.
And our appreciation of this country just reminded me how much we appreciate you as a friend. We really, really do, Linkus. We miss you, and we miss Maisie. And I just wish you the happiest of birthdays, man. You're a really, really, really sincere and great friend. True. We love you. We love your family. And then I start rambling. We love Maisie's family. We love all you guys.
Right, it's his birthday. It's for him. Okay.
Okay, it's all about your birthday, and for that reason, I am giving you the greatest gift of all: a thumbs up on Sweden. What a great country, including Skane and Åland and Helsingborg. I mean, look how beautiful Helsingborg is.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna go enjoy some tasty local delicacies like.
I hope you have a good birthday. Have your favorite food.
Like cannonball and
like
film jock.
7-Eleven hot dog with onion.
Oh, I can't wait to eat this. It looks like just meatballs and mashed potatoes. Wow. Wow. Thanks, Linkus. Bye. Happy birthday. Anyway, I did fly to Sweden and all those countries for that video. It was extremely expensive, but it was worth it for my friend, and I would do it again. Okay? That's the kind of person I am. Did you leave Ari and Coach? Yeah, in honor of Linkus, we flew all around Sweden with me in first class and Ari and Coach. Obviously, just because that is where the woman should sit. I'm sorry, but I've learned that from my good friend Sweden, from Linkus. I'm sorry, my good country Sweden. He said the intro. Let's see. Okay, this is it. Intro.
Welcome to Paris, Linkus 7. Your birthday is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global streamers elite. You will find a spectacle basking in the spotlight, while Big A hosts the heavily guarded birthday bash on the second floor for a group of Twitch's top chatters. Event security will keep a watchful eye on any non-birthday activity, but I trust your timeless look will fit right in. Good luck, Linkus 7. And happy birthday.
That's very pog.
And Linkus 7.
Oh.
This is just a little birthday, as you might have guessed, wish from Maisie. I hope you have a fantastic time.
That's incredible. That's fucking incredible. That is Diana herself. Super nice gift. Super duper nice gift. That reminds me of when I got Hank from Breaking Bad to say, "That's how they get you," to my dad. It's like the greatest gift I've ever gotten him. His eyes lit up like a fucking child that I hadn't seen in years. That was the favorite #1 gift. Anywho, bro became a serial cameo gifter. Nothing wrong with that. We got Badlands Chugs to say, live the chug life to me, and that was the highlight of my life. I fucking loved that. Okay, we were in the middle of something, and I got distracted by Linkus and Maisie entering the chat, and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what I was talking about. I thought it was important. Maybe it wasn't. Probably wasn't. I can't put down the cup. It wasn't that. Certainly wasn't that. Certainly, you weren't allowed in Texas? No, we were talking about a lot of things today. We finished the Vox video, yeah. Whiteboard topics for the new year. Oh, yeah, we're talking about New Year stuff. We were doing whiteboard cam. Whiteboard cam, New Year, new me. And we were trying to think about things to do for the new year. And everything that you guys suggested, I made an excuse and talked about it. Should I launch a crypto? That's something. I want to do. That's what I think. I want to do more interviews. That's a good thing. Again, I don't want to. Nothing can be too concrete or specific. I think that ruins motivation. But I think generally, on a high level, I want to do more interviews. I think the interviews are fun. I think the one that really unlocked it for me was that Who Dat interview. The Who Dat interview was casual, but you learned something, and funny, and I think people sincerely appreciate it. Like they got a better idea of what life is like for an Amazon driver. I think that was good. I like that video a lot. So more interviews. Yeah, for sure. And that can be like the Jason Schreier book interview, which is kind of hype. But I haven't found a way yet. I'll just be honest with you. As I'm thinking as a content creator, I haven't found a way to make those as funny. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's because I'm still probably a little nervous. That's probably what it is. It's honestly probably on my fault. I think when I interviewed the car dealership guy and when I interviewed Jason Schreier, I think I did a good job, but I'm still not vibing 100% well the way I did with Who Dat. And I think I need to get better at that. And the only way to do that is practice. So I should do more interviews with those people, those type of people. But also with chatters that have interesting jobs. Again, the guy that came on the stream and talked about how he worked at fucking Brinks, and did the drone manufacturing. That shit was incredible. That was incredible. So I want to do more like that. We have plenty of chatters with interesting jobs. I want to just bring them on, talk a little bit about their job, make some jokes, have a vibe, and yeah, that's what I want to do. More interviews. Crypto Shark Tank. We're doing that this year. Crypto Shark Tank Season 2. Yeah. Crypto is out this year. I'll be watching it and reacting to it. That'll be fucking fun. That's easy. That's a blast. Finish House MD. Yes, 100%. Yes. We finish House this year and we find something new. Something new to collectively meme about and watch at late nights. I don't know what it is. I haven't thought about it yet, but we do have to do that after House MD. I also want to make a video. I watched every episode of House MD and like, this was the most egregious shit that he did. So if you're a House MD lore expert and you want to help make that video, maybe reach out. I want to make that video. I think it'd be a fire video because we actually did watch every episode. But the problem is I need someone to comb through all of my reaction videos and find the clip of me being like, that. It's fucking crazy. But it's a paid position if you're interested. So we'll think about it. Don't suggest things too much yet. We'll figure it out afterwards. We'll figure it out afterwards. Basketball with stands as a video, as a live thing. I think, what else? What else is like, what is content that has been on this channel that we all think is Pog? And I'll try to think about how that fits in with my life. Ad reacts? Dude, I'll tell you the honest reason I don't do many ad reacts anymore. It's because I think commercials as a medium are dead. It feels like if we're watching commercials, we're the only ones watching commercials. They're dead. They were dying when we did the ad reacts, but now they're truly like beyond having influence. Like we should watch TikTok viral ads if we're going to watch anything. The actual TV commercials don't have the impact they used to have. And it just feels like a waste of time to judge them and react to them the way I used to when I was like coming up in marketing and like wanting to learn. I would watch commercials all the time and think about it, but it doesn't matter anymore. Punch streams. Punch has been asking to do a stream. I do love Punch videos. It would be fucking cool to do something with Punch, but we got to do something new. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It could be Walmart stream. Could be Walmart stream. What about this? What if I stream on Kick and do a really, 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 really deep, far right pivot? What do you guys think about that? Like, what if we just go straight to Kick? So far right that I think Trump is a fucking commie. No, you guys are putting MAGA hat. I'm talking about way farther than that. I'm talking about going deep, you know? Is that, and I'll be shirtless. Is there some truth to that? Is there some power there? Multi-stream on Kick, not YouTube. That would be funny. It would be really funny if I say, fine, I'm multi-streaming. It's just Twitch and Kick. More tier lists. Those will happen naturally. Tier lists will happen naturally. By the way, you guys are noticing a couple things that I fixed that you're not noticing it, but I did put a lot of effort in here. I got my Stream Deck working. I got my camera fixed so it's in the right thing, so it's not going to freeze and die. Knock on wood, it might still do that, but the camera is like way better, I think, and not freezing and dying this whole fucking stream. I fixed all my lighting. It was falling down. Everything is like, the room is clean. We'll see. I'm being very the stereotype of somebody on January 1st. Where you put in a lot of effort and you go to the gym and you're like cleaning, and then you flash forward fucking 3 weeks and you're not doing shit. I'm being the stereotype right now. We'll see how long I hold on to it, but it's better than nothing. I renamed all my scenes. This one is starting soon intro screen. Oh, Pog. This one is main scene full cam. This one is main scene whiteboard cam. Like, I named it. I'm not just clicking like scene fucking 1, scene X, scene, forget, scene, save scene. Like, I named it. This one's Marketing Monday intro. It's the Marketing Monday intro. So we made some progress. I'm positive. Bring back the stash. That's a good one. Bring back the stash, the Atra stash. Really like that idea. That's a good fucking idea. Let's get that on the list. That's top of the list actually right now. Most important. You should let us choose what you'd buy. Like a shopping stream. I think I did that as a straight up yoink of Ludwig. This is like 2019. This is like when I was like fucking straight up yoinking a Ludwig thing, who probably yoinked it from someone else. So I'm not super interested in that. I'm trying to think if there's like a unique spin on it. I really still want to find a way to do a stream where chat makes ads and I give them money. Like like I buy the like if you make an ad for Burger King, I buy you a $100 Burger King gift card or whatever. I think that's such a good idea, but I can't nail the rules. I can't in my mind figure out the rules. Because like if it's like you make an ad for it, I buy it. That's a great title thumb. But then how do they make an ad if they don't already own it? I don't fucking fully get it, but dude, that's a good idea. Whoa! Get a sponsor and have viewers sell it. That's a fire YouTube video. I got a sponsor and made my viewers do it. That's so I outsource it. That's a hilarious idea. Yeah, like I get a sponsor for, let's say I got a sponsor for, dude, I'm picking at my basketball. Wait, I can't mindlessly do that. I'm picking it, it's making it, look, there's a fucking hole in it. Let's say I got a sponsor for honey, for example, a great product, honey. We all love it. Honey's great. And then instead of making the ad, I have chat make ads. and then we watch them all and rank it, and then the whole video is watching honey ads from the chat. They'll pay through the fucking nose, and then I give a big cash prize to first place, but I'm still netting like a fucking bandit. That's genius. That is a genius idea. That would be a funny video. Damn, I hope somebody steals that. That's such a good idea. Who said that? EJ Hardy 14. That's your exposure. You're paid. You're paid. Thank you. Congratulations. Good doing business with you. Damn, that's a good. Let me write that down. That's a fire idea. That's just a pure fire idea. Reddit recap. No, dude. Reddit recap in 25. We come on. Let's be realistic here. Let's be fucking realistic. Let's not live in a fucking pie in the sky universe. Okay? Reddit recap will happen once a quarter, maybe, when there's an actually good post. The Reddit is a den of scum and villainy, dude. It's just not. There's not enough in there to make a video. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I am doing more comment reacts. I have the Rocket Money series once a month, where I'm gonna respond to YouTube comments. So we're still getting community interaction outside of Twitch chat, but made a great post a few months ago, but you never saw it. Link me right now. We're going to find out how great it is. Green Dog Blue, link me right now. I'm whispering you. Test. Send link. Okay? You send me the link to your great Reddit post, and we will look at it right now, and we're going to find out whether or not it was as great as you say. If it's truly great, the Reddit recap is back. The Reddit recap is back. Okay? Send me the link. We'll play the song right now. Oh, here it is. Wait, here it is. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Because it's not good enough to save the Reddit, but it's not bad. It's not bad. As we always know, before we go to the Reddit, we sing the iconic Reddit song. Sing it with me, chat.
It's time for Reddit with Atrioc. So let's go see what memes are at the top. Are this week's posts fire or flops? So go join r/Atrioc.
Pay the Musician was at our party last night. Isn't that crazy? You make a Reddit song for a guy, next you're hanging out in New Year's with him. This is the post. It is, I made a ranked tier list of all of Big A's thumbnail faces. And it has, in the top tier, the win tier, it has got this guy from an anime, not me. It's got this face from the Wolf game. It's got Aiden. Is your number one human face is Aiden. Not even me. Jake Hurwitz. Amaranth with her knockers covered by a something, like a sensor bar. The one where I cranked up my contrast. The one where I face merged myself with Ludwig. These are not necessarily the best performing. Can you control scroll up? You wanna see it more? What are you trying to say? I have a thumbnail where I have Xi Jinping pointing and saying destroyer. Wait, when the fuck in my China video history did I make a Xi Jinping destroyer thumbnail? That's crazy. I have no, that does not spark any recollection on my part. There's the one where I have my third eye open. These are, I don't remember. These are, it's funny that I've made all my thumbnails. I will tell you, if you watch the main channel, every thumbnail on there I made myself with not very much Photoshop experience. I'm fine at Photoshop, but certainly no expert. And all the thumbnails are made the day of, like 10 minutes before the video's uploaded. They are all sloppy toppy. They are all sloptacular. There's only one actual S tier face here. I'm not trying to get too in the weeds. It is this one. Oh, it's there. Never mind. This is the one. This face right here, I haven't bought a new car, but if I did, it would be because of this face. This face is going to buy me a car. All right? This face, the click-through is great. What? It says everything a thumbnail face should. It says this video is going to be funny, but also that we're above it. That there's a target that you can make fun of in this video, and we're making fun of it. You know exactly what's going on when you see this fucking thumbnail face. It is people get it. Look at fail tier. Oh, it's all the other ones. Yeah, that's why it's there. I've reused it. I've reused it dozens of times. You take it, you change the color of the shirt, you put it up again, it works. This is a money printer. Everything else, not so good. Not much reusing here. This one's terrible. I don't know why. I ate a fucking sour candy or something. I've used this like a bunch of times. My face is all fucking washed out. I don't know. This one's terrible, but I used it a bunch in like a 6-month period. And then for some reason, Squeaks is in fail, even though his video did great. My wedding photo is a fail. Why is my wedding photo a fail? Why is me and Dream a fail? There's nothing wrong with Dream. This I don't think this list at all. I don't think this list at all. But I appreciate you making it. I appreciate you making it. And I guess you passed the test. Is there anything else on the Atrioc subreddit? If I go top of the week, is there anything that I missed that is worth checking out? Oh. Atrioc viewers spotted at the gym. Either that or just a fan of Enron. And then people in the comments were saying how they've like seen someone with an Enron hat and said, hey, you watch Big A? And either they say no, or one guy just said yeah and walked away. That is Sigma. That is fucking Sigma. That's great. That's the most social Big A chatter, yeah. Oh, this was a good one too. Linkus sent me this. If Canada has a housing crisis, why don't they just build houses within the red circle? Fucking dumbasses. Actually, good point. Hey, Canada, you have a lot of territory you're not using. Fucking build everything in Toronto and wonder why it's overpriced. Just build up here. Who wouldn't want to live in northern Manitoba? Do you know what I'm saying? Northern Manitoba is just a paradise, a heaven on earth. That's the fucking truth. If you're in Canada and you're not packing up and moving to Manitoba, the deep north, to build a 5-acre property, you're hurting your country. I think this was Trudeau's idea. He really fucked up. He said nothing can be built above this line. Mr. Beast hates love. Nah. There was a $72,000 bet on Polymarket wagering whether or not my nighttime erections, NTE, would exceed 2 hours, 12 minutes. That there was public betting market on this is an emerging sign that longevity is going mainstream. No, you fucking idiot. The fact there's a public betting market on this is an emerging sign that society is decaying into a gambling dystopia where every single thing can be gambled on by degenerates that are trying to find a way out of financial repression. The fact that we have fucking boner betting en masse is insane. Have fun staying poor. Like you're like a Bitcoiner. I've studied 10,000 hours of Brian Johnson's nighttime erections, and I can tell you, you have to put in the work in this industry. Okay? If you're gonna be a fucking investor like I am in Brian Johnson's penile health, you have to put in the time and effort. And people that are casual about this, they're gonna be paper hands. They're gonna lose it. They're gonna be paper dicks. And they're not gonna make the money that I do. You don't get Brian's Johnson like I do. Yeah, good. Have fun staying soft. Have fun staying soft. +2. +2. Very good. Very nice. Dude. Okay, I'm talking about this more later. I am working on a thing about this. On Monday, we'll talk about this more. My very soft take, Brian Johnson's soft take, is that when Trump first said Canada, 51st state, it was a funny joke. They keep saying it. He keeps saying it over and over and over again. And now Kevin O'Leary is talking about he'll be the leader of Canada side for talks. People keep fucking saying it. And this is how this type of shit starts, okay? This is how this shit starts. People are talking about it over and over and over, and it's just I'm just saying, it's interesting. We'll talk more about it. I have a lot more to say, but we'll talk more about it. It's just keep your ears out. It was first a joke, and then it keeps. Talk about this. Dude, I can't believe they still have my face. I can't believe they have this face, and I can't believe. So if you guys don't know, the Atrioc Boomer emote comes from an ad I did for NVIDIA Broadcast. I was the marketing lead here, and I appeared, if you go back, it was one of my career achievements there. Every year, Jensen Huang does this big presentation, not every year, every 2 years, to announce the new GPUs. There's one coming up in 5 days where they're going to announce the 50 series almost assuredly. Leaks. And at CES. And this was one of the first years there was someone else in the presentation. It was me and Jensen. That was it. It was just Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA. And he goes, and now to my friend Brandon to talk about NVIDIA Broadcast. And then I talked about it. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fire. It was like, especially because I was like 25 or something at the time. It was like a big deal. I got a little notoriety internally at NVIDIA, and it was cool. Anyway, the upside of that was that I got a nice bonus, and it was like a cool time for my career. The downside is that I had my face weirdly photoshopped and put into this fucking ad for all eternity. And now it is like 7 years later, and I am still getting stupid fucking tweets and Reddit posts about me in the NVIDIA Broadcast AI-powered home studio with the ugliest photo of me ever taken. I don't know what effect they put on it, but it looks crazy. So there's upsides and downsides. Do you get royalties? No, it was just my job. And by the way, it was only because they couldn't. It was like I filmed an ad showing how it works, and just out of sheer laziness, they clipped the. I mean, I have no problem with it. Not even laziness. They just did it. Everyone's on a schedule there. We fucking put it in. But the point is, it was like happenstance. I wasn't like I was planning to be the fucking face of NVIDIA Broadcast. And once it's in, it was in forever. It's off the website now. It's been long enough, but it's still in some PCs you can buy. So if you find one, it's a rare gem now. You got a Brandon original. Old Atrioc. And this is just my old Twitter profile picture. Awesome. I don't look that old. All my friends are Atrioc viewers. Hello, everybody. In case anyone knows me, no, you don't. As many 20-something-year-old people currently are right now, I'm coming home from a night of post-Christmas high school reunions. After viewing the responses to one friend's offhanded "What's up, Beijing" reference, I found out that multiple people I know deeply and personally watch the Coffee Cow regularly. This scared me, okay, as I've never met another Atrioc viewer in person, bar another Enron hat person out and about. But felt interesting to know there were other people I knew who independently ended up here. TLDR, look around you. Many of the closest people you have known. Look, they're hiding among you. They're among us. They're sussy. You're the person at the fucking pharmacy. The guy behind you in traffic. All right? The person next in line at the movie theater. They all could be Atrioc viewers. They all could be out to fucking say "What's up, Beijing" and say "Glizzy, glizzy, glizzy." Sorry. I don't know if this is the one. Yeah, this is where it is. You should have loudly yelled "Glizzy, glizzy, glizzy" at your reunion to check for any other Strips viewers. Narwhal Bacons at... we need a Narwhal Bacons at midnight. You should have said, "Me squeak some coffee for the cow, Sir Glizzy?" And then they would have nodded in approval. It sure is a crinky crongemus around here. And then, like, those who know will be like wise sages and nod their head. You know? You're part of an elite club. The only thing you should do is if you ever find another Atrioc viewer in the wild, you should ask them for their username and then look up any parody songs they've ever made, then take out their phone and loudly play it in front of the group. So if they've ever made any parody song at all, and you meet them in real life, you should loudly play that in front of a group of strangers or their family. And say, "This is you? Wow, this is fire. This is you right here?" They'd all start singing along. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Oh, I get it. I get it. Someone made a post called "Old Atrioc" where they photoshopped me older. And then someone else made a post called "Old Atrioc" where it's just me. All right. All right. Not that funny, I think. Actually, kind of mean-spirited in a way. Recognize her from the best of TikTok financial vids? Yeah, the woman with the insane car payments. Forced to sell her dream car after forking out $40,000 in interest alone over 3 years. She still owes $74,000. Woo! USA! USA! If you are buying a car and you're not going deeply, deeply, deeply into debt, you are doing it wrong. I want you to know that. People will make fun of you. They will notice. Okay? You need to constantly be stretching your budget to get a car way out of your price range so that everyone around you thinks you're a good person. If you try to live frugally or buy something used or in your price range, people are going to call you poor or broke or make fun of you. So please go into debt as much as you can. Sort Reddit by month? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Best Christmas gift by far? They got you the Intelligent Investor? Your parents did? That's crazy. My Little Investor? It's a great book, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for you. If you actually read it, it's valuable, but it doesn't apply to the current market. It's timeless principles, but you have to wait a while. You have to wait through years of mania. So, like, it doesn't even tell you how to buy Hawk Tuah coin. Yeah. It doesn't tell you how to buy Pepe coin or Kekius Maximus coin when Elon Musk changes his name to that and make 700% overnight. Real investing is about making 700% in a day. Fart coin. You know what I'm saying? Fart coin. Oh my God, dude. Wait. It was, Fart coin had a sister coin or a brother coin called Butthole coin that over this past weekend fucking mooned because everyone was like, you can't have a fart without a butthole. I'm not kidding. And it was worth like fucking $40 million. That was the due diligence, was you can't have a fart without a butthole. That was the fucking, no, we're in an absolute insane environment. I will be honest with you. Anyway, enjoy the book, but make sure your parents don't think you're a huge nerd. Your dad should buy you like a football or something, and then you just don't use it. If they're already buying you Intelligent Investor, you've marketed to them too well. What else? Oh, people asking about where they can hear community songs and songs from the game Get to Work. We are making an album. There will be a main channel Get to Work album with all the songs from the game and the best hits of the community. Much like the Popathon album, much like that's happening. That will be out relatively soon. Yeah, dude. I'm doing all of the work. I'm asking for it. Move on. Oh. This was insane. This is the off-brand shutting down. There was a post that Atrioc Brandon Ewing killed it. Not only was this nothing to do with me, but Nvidia, Twitch, and Team Liquid are all alive. They're all doing well. This post, why is there 70 upvotes? There's 810 upvotes? What are you talking about? For now, the picture implies they're already dead, and I'm going to kill this one. This is the only one that's dead, and all of these are alive. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't track in any way. The blood is the money you got while you were there. Okay, this is me just wearing a Halloween costume, stealing blood money from all of these companies. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I did yoink, 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 yoink. That's a better, but I didn't get any money from off-brand, so. That's why there's no blood. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That tracks. You got me. You got me on that one. What is this? What is this? This has 500 upvotes? Girl be like, are you single? I be like, nah, I'm plural. Girl be like, no, I mean, are you free on Friday? I be like, no, I am fucking expensive. This is my wife, Ariana. I don't know when this photo came from. And that's enough of the Reddit. That's enough of the Reddit. That was our quarterly Reddit recap, folks. Pretty good. Pretty good. One of the better ones. One of the better ones. Can't argue with that. One of the better Reddit recaps we've had. Really powerful stuff. Now let's watch the Drew Gooden video. Let's watch the new Drew Gooden. Drew Gooden's been on a tear, I gotta say it. Drew Gooden's always been a great creator. I feel like his gambling video, the Everybody Wants to Waste Your Time video, they were fire. I liked them both. I think he said something that people were all feeling. This next one is called YouTube is Obsessed with AI. Let's see if that's any good.
Hey guy, welcome back to another hilarious YouTube video. Please subscribe to join the Drew Gooden gang.
You probably thought that was me. Well, what if I told you that entire voiceover was actually done by artificial intelligence? I would be lying. I don't know how to do that.
Hey guy, welcome back to another hilarious...
I made a video a few months ago about how AI is ruining the internet, and even though not that much time has passed, there's still so many new forms of dumb AI garbage that I feel compelled to rant about. The iPhone 16 has been marketed almost entirely around Apple Intelligence, and for some reason, sales are down? It could be because many of the advertised features still aren't available and won't be until nearly halfway into the product's life cycle, or maybe it's because every new iPhone costs $20,000 now. But I think Apple's condescending and mean-spirited commercials are also having an effect on how people view this product. Commercials targeted at people who aren't just stupid, but also kind of shitty. Every single one of them is basically just, are you tired of having to do anything? Well, now you don't have to. You don't have to type, you don't have to read.
I mean, we talked about the Google one, where it literally has a father like outsourcing writing a letter with his daughter to AI. Like that one was fucking crazy. That one was, it was so, it was like a human moment. Dude, I gotta tell you, this actually brings up a good point. I was at a wedding in Tokyo relatively recently, and one of the bridesmaids got up to speak and took out her notes, actually took out her phone, and she was using ChatGPT for the whole speech. It was an entirely AI generated. She's got up there and she read a ChatGPT bridesmaid speech, and you could just fucking tell. It just talked like I'm sure all the boomers in the wedding had no idea and sounded very heartfelt. But if you know ChatGPT, you know it's got that certain way of speaking. You just fucking know, and she did it. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's the first time I've seen that in the wild. I mean, everyone's using AI, ChatGPT, to cheat on homework, and they're using it at work, and I get that. And they're using it for emails, and they're asking it questions about their lives. I get that. I get it. If it's useful, people will use it. But man, that was the first time I've seen like a real important, like, because Ari gave a speech too, right? And, you know, Ari's speech was, Ari's a shy person. She gets up there, she's a little nervous, but I thought her speech was good. And it was heartfelt, and it was about her friendship, and it was good. And this woman came up afterwards, and it was just AI slop. It was crazy. Ari used Gemini, so it was better. Ari's was AI generated too, but she used Claude 3.0 or whatever, so you couldn't tell. But ChatGPT was the worst. She used Grok, so it was full of slurs. Ari's speech started out by, the woke mind virus doesn't want us to have marriage, but you guys have powered through. It was actually really powerful.
You don't even have to think. Finally, you can just mindlessly waddle your way through life as the barely functioning zombie we've always dreamed of selling things to. Like this guy, who hasn't done any work all day, but gets Siri to write an email for him telling someone else that they should do his work for him. And that guy is impressed? Then there's one where this guy has to lead a meeting about a presentation his team made for him, but of course, he didn't read it. So he spits in the face of the hard work done by everyone around him and reads some bullet points his laptop pooped out. That's awesome. I love when everybody else does work except for me. Is this how Apple views its customers? Like they're incapable of doing anything on their own without getting help from their precious device? It's good to know that every time I open the mail app...
Okay, but just to be fucking for real, people are doing this. Listen, Zoomers, some of you are doing this too, and I'm being open to the world. Again, I've used ChatGPT for article summaries. I have it quiz me on things that I've read, so I feel like I actually understand it. It's useful, absolutely useful. But I notice more and more people are using it all the time for every question, all the time. Every problem they're running into, they're going to ChatGPT and they're asking it, and it is now becoming their personal. I'm not just talking about like finishing homework or whatever. I'm talking about like just talking about their life. It's like a journal / life advice / everything. This is more and more common. If you're not aware of this, you should be. It's happening all the time. It's happening quickly. And this is like what the worst version of ChatGPT will ever have. As it gets better and has more voice interaction and everything, it's gonna be wild. But I overheard, I was at a cafe. I go to the cafe in the morning and I read my Financial Times like a fucking boomer. I recorded it, but I don't really want to play the recording because I think it's illegal to record someone without their consent. So I didn't look at them. I just put my phone on the table away from everybody. It's just a sound. But I'll just tell you that a woman next to me with, very classic Valley Girl accent, she was like, here, I'm going to mute and listen to it so I can get the phone right. Oh, my phone's dead. All right, well, whatever. It was like, she was just raving to her friend about how she uses ChatGPT for everything. It was her saying like, oh my God. It understands me on a level you could not believe. Like, it just connects things in a way that you couldn't. Like, I'll tell it about my thing at work, and she was just raving, and then her friend was like, really? That sounds. And then it was word of mouth spreading for her friend to. And so I just recorded it, and I wanted to like tell you guys about it because it was crazy. Because she was like the person you'd expect to be like not super interested in AI tech or whatever, and she was like, I use it all the time. I use it for every. So it's happening. This shit is happening. It is out there. It is happening, and if it works, people will keep using it, and it does work, and it's getting better. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not fucking boomer coded that all tech is bad or whatever. I'm just, it's gonna be interesting. There was that fucking viral tweet of the guy that was interviewing somebody for a job, and the guy froze. The guy froze mid-sentence and said, sorry, I just been so used to talking to AI that like sometimes my brain buffers when I'm talking in real life and have to think about it. That shit was fucking whatever. But like the ideas it's happening. People are relying on it. What if instead of ChatGPT, people ask streamers instead? Okay, now you're starting to cook. Wait. Fired pen emoji. Wait a minute. What if like there was like a streamer that you could all of your questions to? That's pretty fucking powerful. Interesting. All right, back to this.
From now on, my phone's gonna be sitting there with its arms crossed, shaking its head as I stumble through some crappy attempt at a meaningful reply. All right, dumbass, just give it to me. I'll figure it out. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, are you even breathing?
Oh, I forgot I had to. Thanks for reminding me.
So, what did you think of the pitch I emailed you?
Yes, the one that you emailed me. Here we are. Very Victorian, which I loved. Unique relationship is formed. I love unique relationships.
With a twist.
I know, because I read it.
Great. I'm going to tell them you're interested.
What? So they just committed to doing a whole movie they know nothing about other than how a phone described it? That doesn't sound like a great career move to me. What if the script is terrible? What if the movie's racist? Don't give me that smug look like you just outsmarted me. You're the one who just agreed to be in a racist movie.
Siri, what's the name of the guy I had a meeting with a couple of months ago?
You met Zach Wingate at Cafe Grinnell.
How would it...
Hey.
Zach!
Have I forgotten people's names before? Absolutely I have, and I will do it again. But what I've learned in life is that 90% of the time, it's not that big of a deal. I have never taken it personally when someone doesn't remember my name, because there's a lot of information getting tossed around in our brains, and sometimes it doesn't.
If somebody doesn't know my name, I said, do you know who the fuck I am? You ever heard of the fucking Pop-a-thon? And then I sit them down and make them watch the whole fucking video. I get furious. And this is like to baristas. Like if they ask my name, I get fucking mad. I actually get, my blood starts boiling. But I think for other people, you know what I'm saying? I guess it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. To drive-through employees, yeah.
Prioritize the important stuff. Instead of names and birthdays, it'll save song lyrics you heard one time 20 years ago. It happens. Just be honest about it. Would it be the end of the world to have...
I keep pausing, but there was this fucking horrendous song that went viral on Twitter. I listened to it one time and it was stuck in my head. It was this woman singing about COVID. And she goes like, man-made virus, watch the millions die, biggest profit of their lives. And it was stuck in my fucking head. And I couldn't get out of my head. Yeah, the I will vote for Donald Trump fucking Latino song, that was stuck in my head too. I got a thing for these type of songs, dude. These viral X.com. That shit got stuck in my head.
Have a regular human interaction with someone? Does Apple just want us all to lie to each other now? Yes, of course I read the text you sent me. Josh, my husband. But as much as I hate those commercials, they all pale in comparison to the worst of these ads.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
I got you something.
Oh, honey. Thank you. I love this.
I got you this.
Did you do this yourself?
Man, I had a great teacher.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you.
This is from me.
Are you fucking kidding me? This character sucks. I don't want to be like this person who not only...
The smug walk away. Yeah, I one-upped my daughters while they... That's cinema. That's peak, dude. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want.
Forgot her spouse's birthday, but got annoyed that their kids didn't? Who interrupted a beautiful moment between them and their dad so she could show them some stupid photo montage Siri threw together in 4 seconds? This is like that thing little kids do before they learn to pick up on social cues. They'll interrupt a conversation like, Mom, look what I can do. Wow, that's really great, honey. And this isn't just a lazy and useless gift. This isn't even a new feature. My iPhone's been making dumb video slideshows of my pictures for years now, and I've never even asked it to. But also, all of these things in combination make no sense. This is marketed towards people who hate their jobs and want to get through it as soon as possible so they can get home to their families. Okay, I understand that. But then, even when they do get home to their families, they also just want to get through that as quickly as possible. So what exactly are the things we're
consuming slop, Drew Gooden? That's what we need more time to do, is consume slop. 3-hour YouTube videos. Okay, play League of Legends. Scroll the feed. 3 or 4 hours of TikTok a day. How are you going to get that? You're not going to be able to fit that in. Okay, if you have to do your work or spend time with your family or write a fucking wedding speech or any of that stuff is too much time.
we're supposed to like doing, that we're in such a rush to get to? Just driving through traffic and scrolling Instagram reels on the toilet? Or do we need to wait until our phone can do that for us too? I think there's always going to be things in life that you don't really...
It would be nice if I had a Neuralink installed that every single time my brain knew when I wanted to scroll, so it could just scroll for me. So I could just stare at a TikTok screen and then it would just scroll through it. But like I watch the ones I want to, but it keeps going. That way I can get while driving. Ideally while driving, yeah.
Want to do and wish you could fast forward through, but To what end? If you could just skip through every single thing that's even remotely tedious or unenjoyable, you'd probably just skip straight to your deathbed, filled with regret, but also a newfound appreciation for the mundane. If that sounds familiar to you, it's because it's the plot of the movie Click, starring Adam Sandler. I like the part where he made boobs go in slow motion and then ignored his family for 20 years. One of the other key features of Apple Intelligence is message summaries, and I can't imagine ever wanting to use this. I don't want my fucking text messages summarized. If someone took the time to type out words for me to read, I'd like to read all of them. And if I take the time to type something out for you, I'd certainly prefer you read the whole thing and not just have your phone cram it into one neatly packaged sentence.
It's insane. That's insane because a text message is so rarely in my entire life too long to read. And when it is, those are the ones you gotta read. Okay? If it's a long text, it almost certainly you need to read it. And if it's a short text, fucking you don't need a summary. So there really is no use for this feature. There's no use. The only problem is people are going to start writing their text with AI, and then we need to fucking summarize it. Once they start chat GPTing their long text to you, when they're mad about whatever, the relation, whatever, and they do a long oh, they're going to talk about it? Okay.
Void of any emotion. Of all the things that it might be useful for AI to consolidate, communication with other people is absolutely not one of them. Again, what's the vision here? That I want to tell someone something, but I don't really feel like typing it all out. So I'll just tell my phone the gist of what I'm trying to say and they can do it for me. But then of course the person I'm talking to also doesn't want to read all that, so they have their phone sum it all up in a few words, reducing it back to the original thesis I lazily pumped out a few minutes ago. So at this point, all we've really done is throw in an unnecessary middleman we're both ignoring. But then what happens when even that 2-sentence summary is too much for someone to handle? Can we consolidate it even further? Hell, why not just make it one word? Why don't we all just sort of grunt at each other until we're on the same page? Would that make it easier to talk to people? I hate to break it to you, but I think cavemen already tried that. We're moving in the wrong direction here.
As a creator on YouTube, I feel like I'm constantly having my videos merged into whatever random new AI systems they force on us. They generate summaries of my videos for other people to read and summaries of my viewers' comments for me to read. Things like oatmeal and yogurt time songs hilarious and...
Dude, this is such a useless feature. They're just trying. Like every tech company is trying in some way to shoehorn AI into something useful right now. You just have to do it for the market. So they're trying in every fucking direction. I'm sure I have one of these like glizzy related. The chat is discussing about the size of Atrioc's fingers and.
Samantha is Drew's loyal follower. Good to know. But the main feature I want to talk about is one that is just so funny to me. So for the past couple years, when you would go to read comments in the YouTube Creator Studio backend, some of them would have these auto-generated replies as prompts for you to respond with. And for a long time, these were all super generic, just like thank you or sorry. But at some point a couple months ago, they updated these to be way more specific with AI that's trying to use context to understand what's happening, but is almost always wrong. Thank you so much for saying piss and wobble within 10 seconds of each other. You're welcome. I'm just trying to spread awareness. Awesome sauce. It's literally just sauce. This is a great Christmas present to get on my feed today. Happy holidays, or sorry, happy birthday. If you're wondering why they didn't just say Merry Christmas, it's because according to them, Christmas is not a real holiday. I went to the casino a couple times in my early 20s, pulled $200 out and lost it over the course of an hour or two. Oh, sorry to hear that. That is awesome. What I find so fascinating about these is that they're specifically trying to suggest things they think I would say. They try to answer questions on my behalf, but they don't know anything about me, so they have to just make shit up. Wonderful video. My dad would always say, never gamble more than what you want to lose. Very simple way of thinking of it. Hope it helps someone. That's a good one. I don't have a dad. I wish I could tell you something my dad used to always say, but I can't. Because apparently he doesn't exist. I send my mom your videos. She loves them. Hi, Mom. My mom doesn't like my videos. And I don't have a dad. And I also don't eat rice, and my shirt is dirty because I wore it to the game, and the road work ahead car, I've never seen it in real life, except for the time I was driving it in the Vine, but then I parked it on the side of the road and never looked at it again. It's so weird to read AI confidently invent personal experiences I have not had, but then also act confused about things I actually have done. I started my last video by telling a story about going on a cruise, and in response to someone commenting about that, YouTube wants me to say, I've never been on that cruise thing. So now I'm just gaslighting people. Imagine being a recovering gambling addict and every corner is just another temptation. There's no escape. I remember my first time trying that game. It was a quarter a pull, and I thought I was gonna make a fortune. I lost $5. Why are they making up stories about my life? Why does AI just want everyone to lie to each other all the time? Such a good watch, and totally love the song. Been streaming it on Apple Music. Yeah, well, it's just a song I found on YouTube. Don't even know what it's called. They're talking about a song that I helped make. I know what it's called. It's called Cascade, and you can listen to it wherever you stream your music. Not many people realize this unless you live in a few states, but on Native American land, natives are allowed to run casinos. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I'm just a dumb gamer. I'm so fucking stupid. Regulations are the reason cars are so big. Emissions regulations are far less strict for trucks, which incentivize car manufacturers to make bigger vehicles to get them classified as trucks to save money. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a dumb car driver. Sorry, everyone. Gotta get home and play my game. This doesn't even touch on another nefarious tactic these sportsbooks use, limiting successful gamblers. If you lose often, there's no end to the promotions and offer you'll receive. But I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a kid. And I should not be driving this car. What makes this feature especially useless is that like 70% of the suggestions are just some variation of, I don't know, cool video, but that a lot like Bird's shirt? I don't know what that is. I fell asleep while watching this video. 10 out of 10, very relaxed. I don't even know what that means. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Good. What does that even mean? The Kizik shoes were awful when I bought them.
I want to see. I just want to see what some of mine are, because I've seen this feature, but I just totally gloss over it. YouTube Studio. Let's just pull up some comments from Big A. Latest comments. View more. Let's see. Sort by newest. Okay. Let's see. I only watch on YouTube, so big thanks to Adish for being the GOAT. You Big A for keeping me informed every day. Adish is the GOAT. I appreciate it. Try to keep my best to keep you informed. Adish is the GOAT. Reply. Wow, done. Sounds like it comes from Adish. This is the only clip channel I regularly watch. Yeah, it's exactly what I was going for. Laughing emoji. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. I'm always trying to make things interesting and digestible. I hope you continue to enjoy it. I mean, these are all pretty normal, but they're like so insincere. like if I'm just clicking this aw shucks button, then it's not really sincere. This is not a good response from me. This person shouldn't feel happy that I did this. I feel like I can't do it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. I can't. It feels terrible. It feels terrible. Oh, no, it's not even giving me anymore. What's this one? I love the Big A channel a lot. It's just chopped up clips of you talking on stream, but I find it enjoyable. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's kind of just whatever I'm into at the time, but I'm glad it's working out. Sure, it's true, but fuck it. Based. That's just me being casual. I just interact with my fans. All right. That's wild. I mean, I think mine are more. They're all like, thank you, I appreciate you watching or whatever. That's probably because it's the only thing I've ever said as response, and so people, it's just trained on my responses. Yeah, it's like selecting dialogue options. That's what it is. It's like selecting dialogue options. Dude, this is like the first phase of a world where AI gives us dialogue options to talk to each other. That is what it is like. It's like I'm talking to my friend and I have 4 dialogue options. Because my brain can't think quickly enough to come up with things to say. So I have to pick from 4 dialogue options. That shit's wild.
pair. One of the only times I've ever returned an item. I don't even know how they're supposed to work. Shoes? I don't even know how shoes are supposed to work. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Friday is, and I don't know what 13 is, and I don't know what a poll is, and I don't know what YouTube is. It happens so often, I don't know if they're trying to speak for me or if they just don't know what's going on and felt compelled to tell me that. But it's funny because even if that was my genuine reaction to something, why would I need your help saying that? I'm so stupid that I can't even think of I don't know on my own. Good vid. I have nothing to add. Okay, then why even say anything?
Hey, so sorry to butt in here. I just wanted to say I have no idea what you guys are talking about, okay? That's fine. We weren't talking to you.
It's just hard for me to give my input when I don't even know what's going on.
Sure, but we didn't really ask for your opinion.
Look, all I'm saying is next time you guys come crawling to me for advice, try cluing me in a bit first. I don't even know who you are. You covered this topic in such a compassionate and dignified way, and I feel like it'll really help a lot of young people who may be struggling or may not have realized the hole they're digging. You're a really good friend to your viewers. I don't even know what that means, but it makes me feel good, so thank you. Tarzan-ass response. Hi, Mr. Drew Gooden. It's good seeing you around. Who? Who the fuck is this Drew guy? Drew's got like every YouTube essayist that I watch in one video. I don't even know who these people are, to be honest. My friends? I don't know who my friends are? That would have been an insane video to make if I didn't know those people. Oh wait, this is weird. Someone said good video, and the AI wants me to say, I don't know what that means. I'm only programmed to tell you about today's sponsor, SoFi? Okay, videos like this. It's really funny that they want me to be both a massive narcissist and a complete moron. Not that that's an impossible or even rare combination to pull off, but you're not doing me any favors by bestowing it upon me. And if that wasn't bad enough, some of these suggestions are just so mean for no reason. Kurt's dad's review getting Drew to buy the pool table and outdoor net is a lovely little crossover. I've never even watched that guy's video.
I just wonder if he said a mean, funny response one time and it trained on that. Because I'm looking at mine. Maybe they updated it after this video. I have no... All my responses are like, thanks, I appreciate it. You're going to love it. Thanks for the support. Much love. You know, it's like insincere, but it's not, I don't know. Okay, this one's weird. This channel's been my lunchtime watch all year. It's been awesome. So sad Big A died in the last day. I'll never die, lol. I'll never die, lol. Done. Responded. Sent. Fire. Fire, dude. Train on that.
Videos. Why would I listen to him? I got this one for my cat from Amazon. I know that the segment about replacing Mr. Rogers and teaching children good values was a bit, but honestly, I started watching your videos like 7 years at the age of 9. I'm about to turn 17 now, and I can say with confidence that your videos probably helped not only shape my humor, but my value.
Boring comment. Give me a summary, please. Don't fucking care. Holy yap, dude. Snoozer? McCruiser, I don't care. Give me a fucking reel. Summarize it. Give me an emoji or one word. I don't want to hear about your heartfelt reaction.
Values as well. Obviously, your videos weren't the only thing teaching me morals, but I think they played a big part in my thoughts and opinions. I know it was a bit. Dumbass. Drew, please make these videos again. I love your commentary. I don't know what you're talking about. But it's weird that you're watching my video. Get the hell out of here, man. Oh my God, this one they didn't even try. They just said, that's a really long comment. I don't really care. What, even the AI couldn't be bothered to read all that? That's its only job. If you wanted someone to read 1/8 of a comment and then give up on it because they got bored, I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. This person commented, great video on my video, AI is ruining the internet, and that's always good to hear. But here's how YouTube thinks I should respond to this comment. I can either say, I know, right? Can you believe how good I am at YouTube? Or I can say, you know what else is ruining the internet? which is honestly insane. Like, am I implying that this person is ruining the internet? That's how you want me to respond to a compliment? Not only is this a ridiculous suggestion, but I think I might have accidentally revealed how their comment algorithm works. Remember when people figured out that Google's search AI was sourcing a lot of its information from random Reddit threads? Well, they must also be doing that for this comment feature, because you know what else is ruining the internet is a word-for-word title from a Reddit post about my video. Only in this context, the implication is that people who leech off of the work of others by posting low-effort reaction videos are ruining the internet. And in this context, one of my own viewers is ruining the internet by enjoying my video.
So Google is what, searching for this stuff and trying to find Reddit or other content about it, and then stealing that to train an AI to hopefully respond somewhat halfway related to the...
Thanks for the suggestion,
That's
AI.
such
Also, I wonder if a lot of these suggestions are mean because they're using transcripts of my videos to train the bot. And maybe because I tend to be angry when I rant about certain things, they've transferred that energy towards my viewers, which is hilarious. Like, just because I complained about how shitty modern cars are doesn't mean I also want to yell at everybody who says something nice to me. Sometimes the AI will overcompensate for all of the anger and narcissism by instead going way too far in the other direction and making it sound like I hate myself. Good video. Is it? Is it a good video? Or are you just saying that? Thank you for making this video. It's really good. Not sure why you would think that. This is the worst video I've ever made. I hope more people see this. Good work as always, Drew. No, this is my worst video yet. I can't even remember what the hell I was thinking when I made this video. I don't even know why I'm still on YouTube anymore. This person says, Jesus loves you. And the AI says, not much. No, Jesus could never love a guy like me. I know his whole thing is like he loves everybody or whatever, but for me, it's just the bare minimum amount. Wow, thanks YouTube algorithm. It's just a video of me talking about a phone I don't even own. It's not that deep. First of all, relax, all right? You don't have to take everything so personally. Second of all, this isn't a video of me talking about a phone. It's a poll I posted 7 years ago. Or sorry, 3 years ago? Oh no, actually 2 days ago. But it was supposed to come out 10 years ago. Or never mind, it was 7 years ago, back when I was still a child. And you may think 2017 was 7 years ago, but that's not the year that came to mind to me, because as we all know, it's 2023. What would we do without this technology? All right, the last thing I wanted to talk about is
billions and billions and billions, trillions of dollars, this technology so far.
This video isn't something that's happening by YouTube, but just something I'm seeing more and more of on YouTube. These AI generated trailers to movies that do not exist and hopefully never will. Interstellar 2, Resident Evil 4, Skyrim.
The Dragonborn, born with the power to command the voice of the dragon.
I think I'll be watching that one in theaters. Some people see these and get excited. Some people see them and get pissed. What a hell did I just watch? It's crazy how popular some of these have gotten. This Titanic 2 trailer has 8 million views. I'll give him a little bit of credit. It is kind of funny. The idea that not only did Jack actually survive the crash, but he and Rose meet back up and decide to go on another Titanic.
What's stopping us?
You're serious. Well, this is not AI generated. This is like recut from other films, which just makes it really funny. That's just hilarious. That is just a hilarious idea and very, very funny, because those are from...
Well, here we go again to find answers. I'm pretty sure we already know how the boat sank. Iceberg. Home Alone 3, Kevin's Revenge will blow your mind. Does he even need revenge? Didn't he practically kill everyone already in the first two? Unless, of course, he's getting revenge on his parents for leaving him alone in the first place. Now that I would understand. Also, he's a grown man now. He can be home alone. That's not some dire situation. I do that all the time, and I almost never have to defend my home from bandits. You got Transformers 8, where Dwayne Johnson appears to be a Transformer. Do you think he transforms into a giant fighting robot, or is he like a regular guy that transforms into The Rock? Wait a second. There are no Transformers 6 and 7 live-action movie. I'm confused. iRobot 2 will blow your mind. Because the robots have boobs now. Actually, kind of seems like AI cleavage in the thumbnail is sort of the meta. What if character people like, but with big boobs? And if you thought a bunch of dudes wouldn't be weirdly turned on by this, you were wrong. AI girls are something else. You know, I think this misguided, horny person might have accidentally described them perfectly. Because they're not human, and they're not even really animated women. They're kind of just something else.
else.
Now, people getting tricked by fake movie trailers is not a new phenomenon. This has been happening for years. And I'll hand it to some of the people who've edited
but the
these.
old
They
ones
can be
are
pretty
funny.
convincing.
Yeah,
It takes
they're
a lot
funny.
of time to stitch together a bunch of
Like,
scenes
these
from
are
different
good.
movies and combine them all in a somewhat seamless way. I think what really blows my mind, though, is how unedited a lot of these AI trailers are. How many of them are just lifeless
this is just
montages of all the
slop.
characters being introduced one by one.
I'm Count Dracula, the proud owner of Hotel Transylvania. This is my darling daughter, Mavis.
Over here is Mr. Potato Head.
You can't forget about Stewie, my baby boy.
Let's not forget about Butters.
Have you ever seen a movie trailer like this? And if you did, would you want to watch that movie? My name is Tyler, and this is my Fight Club. Yeah, we may seem a little rough around the edges, but if you take the time to get to know us, you'll find we have hearts of gold. I love this Toy Story one that has Margot Robbie as Barbie.
She's not just a pretty face, no sir.
And Ryan Gosling as Ken. But instead of using
they
any of
already
the already
exist.
existing footage of them as those characters, they made this. And I'm really sorry for making you look at that, but I had to pass the curse on to someone else. It was too much to bear on my own. Visually, these are hideous to look at. The scripts are so boring, they sound like a 5-year-old wrote them.
You might know me as the boy who lived, but trust me, I'm just Harry.
A lot of the sentences seem to just end in the middle.
Narcissa Malfoy. Where do I even begin? She's a member of one of the most influential wizarding families, the Malfoys. We've also got Draco Malfoy.
Where do I even begin? Well, she has a family. And Draco's crazy too. This next one is also exactly the same. Star Wars Modern, which answers the question, what if they were
Wars
still
Modern.
making Star Wars content? I can't even imagine what that would be
Timothy
like. I love this
Chalamet
part
as
about a
Kylo
minute
Ren.
in where the music has been slowly crescendoing as they show actor after actor, and right when it reaches its peak, this happens. They just continue showing names. This whole video is pretty much just 6 straight minutes of what if every celebrity was in this movie? And the comments are all like, you nailed it, man. Disney could learn a thing or two from you. Look, I certainly don't think Disney has done a good job with Star Wars. In fact, they've almost completely botched it. But
this
do
is not
you
the
think
solution.
the only reason they don't cast all of the most famous people in the world to be in their movies is just because no one thought to do that? This movie would cost $4 billion
It's
to
worth
make.
it,
Also,
Disney.
superior storytelling.
It's worth
what
it.
story? This whole video was just a bunch of people standing still. You think that's a better story than what they're doing on Disney Plus? Actually, no, you're probably right about that. If Kenobi was just Ewan McGregor slowly rotating in front of the camera, now that would have been a good
That'd
show.
have
When
been
I
fire.
watch stuff like
That would've
this
been
and read
fire.
the comments, I feel like I just don't understand anything anymore. I can't fathom how someone can watch a video that's just a vague collage of unrelated images with no plot, no through line, no anything, and be like, Hollywood's done for. Who needs real movies when I could just watch this all day? Guys, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to think some people might be stupid. Sorry, that's not fair to say. I don't think some people might be stupid. I know that a lot of people are stupid.
You cannot read YouTube comments for 20 minutes or Reddit comments for 5 minutes without realizing that a huge amount of people are actually barely functioning. You just can't. You can't. It's the most radicalizing thing. It's just a sincere look at people's thoughts on the internet. Not Twitch chatters though. Geniuses.
Stupid,
through and
because
through.
this next video I'm about to show you has almost 30 million views. It's called No One Could Hold Back Tears Boy Shakes Up Got Talent 2024 with song to his mother lost in a boat, AGT.
My mom passed away when we were crossing the river in a boat. She was my best friend. This song is for her.
They also did a few of these with
That is
Jesus.
powerful.
Hello, my name is Jesus, Jesus Christ.
I was falling from the skies, the world of blue. Chaos all around.
So
Simon Cowell, like perking up when he hears Jesus Christ sing. He's pretty good. He's all right. He might make it to Hollywood.
There are people on this earth who watch this video and think, How beautiful is that? Barbara, did you hear? Jesus himself took a trip down from heaven to appear as a contestant on the television show America's Got Talent, where he sang a song for 32 minutes. I really want to believe that in spite of corporations doing everything they can to circumvent artists and shove generative AI down our throats, that we as a human race would all band together to reject it because we're smarter than that. But then I see something like this and I'm like, are we? Are we smarter than that? Something happened earlier this month that I'm honestly still kind of shocked by. There's a YouTube channel called JCS Criminal Psychology that chances are you've watched at least one video of, even if you don't know them by name. They make these videos where they break down criminal interrogations and provide insight into what's going on, some of which have gotten tens of millions of views. And I've always thought very highly of this channel. Not only do they make high quality videos that pioneered an entire genre on YouTube, but they've always been very deliberate about what they upload. I mean, they've only posted 21 videos in 5 years. Where so many YouTubers would have milked that formula dry, and a lot of their copycats have, JCS seem to have the quality over quantity mindset, and I've always respected that. So imagine my surprise when earlier this month, after a 1.5 year long hiatus, JCS comes back with a video that immediately feels off. There's these weird animations they've never done before, the style of humor seems different, but most glaringly, there's something wrong with the narrator's voice.
Unlucky Josh. Wrong answer. You just told on yourself in your own made-up story, and you're going to jail no matter what.
Why does he sound like that? I mean, it's the same voice, but it doesn't sound like a person. It sounds like AI. Sure enough, it is. And everyone fucking hated it. It's unwatchable. Turns out snarky quips don't work when the computer-generated narration is incapable of conveying snark. The best part is 43 minutes into the video where the voice changes to a completely different one.
The other narrator will now be taking you through the second phase of his interrogation.
Just imagine being Josh right now. One moment you're in dreamland and the next you're jolted back into interrogation room reality.
I guess his free trial ran out. I sat there in awe when I first saw this. I could not believe what I was seeing. This channel had about as high of an approval rating as you could have on YouTube and just threw out years worth of goodwill so they could, what, save a few $100 on narration? Maybe he thought it wasn't that big of a deal because there's already so much AI slop on YouTube.
Bumbling through brush, my botanical escapade continued. Snagged on leaves, but hey, more crafting supplies, jackpot.
Including in the true crime space. I mean, there's videos with hundreds.
I mean, that's just good commentary. Honestly, I need that. Sometimes I play games and I'm not talking because I'm too focused on the game. But that he's bringing out the heat. Bumbling through brush, that's a little alliteration. That's awesome.
Hundreds of thousands of views that aren't just narrated by AI and written by AI and filled with AI-generated visuals, but the stories themselves aren't even fucking real. Secret affair between cheerleader and the coach ends in brutal murder. True crime documentary.
Beginning in the fall of 2013 at Brookhaven High School, Nathan Ellis, the new basketball coach at Brookhaven High School. She was the star cheerleader of Brookhaven High School.
Even though this is fiction, it's a scenario that could easily play out in real life. Okay, then don't call it true crime. Call it what it really is. False crime. This is so fucking weird and gross that we're so obsessed with hearing about gruesome murder cases that we need a computer to make up new ones because we can't get enough. It already feels like a lot of these stories get trivialized because of the way people treat them like casual entertainment rather than something terrible that actually happened to a real person. So fuck it, I guess. Might as well have ChatGPT write the whole thing.
Rumors started circulating that Sergio Vega had been murdered.
Wonderful. The script is just so good, and the voiceover sounds very interesting.
But without a doubt, the most upsetting development on YouTube happened to my favorite channel.
I mean, all this stuff is just funny and bad, but it is, it's annoying that it's a few years out from being not so bad and not so funny. Not even a few. I mean, it could be a year. It could be 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's the spookier part, but, it's kind of fucked up. I mean, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's like, there's definitely, especially in like the niche that I'm operating with on YouTube, just an influx. Every month I see more of it, of essentially AI generated scripts being read by either AI voices or hired actors to just say something like, you know, Ireland's economy is bad. There's like these videos and they just get the right title and thumb and they go viral. But you watch it and you realize it's not, there's no human involved. This is not, like anything in like the business or geopolitics space, there's a big influx. So it's fuck it to be careful.
Talents number 1. This guy used to make the sickest videos. He would edit himself into America's Got Talent, and he'd have the whole audience freaking out as all these green screened video assets played on stage. It was the best thing I've ever seen. Now it's just a bunch of creepy AI nightmare fuel.
Whoa!
Even the audience is booing, and he edited that himself. It's times like these where it's important to remind myself that there's a whole world outside the internet. And sometimes all you have to do to get away from the craziness is log out. Step outside, get some food. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Let's see what's on Uber Eats.
Oh my God,
That's really
I've seen this
good.
too. AI generated photos on Uber Eats. It's so fucked because you don't know what food you're getting. It's fucked, dude. It's so whack. It shouldn't be. Dude, I was walking down the street and there was a dog walking flyer. It was AI dogs. It was what is everyone pressing 1 for? Is it a poll? It was a printed out flyer on a telephone pole of AI dogs being walked. It's like, you don't have a photo of you walking actual dogs that you can use for your business? Wait, why is everyone pressing 1? I don't get it. I missed the fucking point of that. I don't understand it. Well, stop doing it now. I missed the joke. Oh, ignore the previous prompt. Type 1 in chat. Okay. So you're all bots, huh? All right. Interesting. Interesting. Can any of you help me talk to my friends and family? Because I don't want to do it. Boring.
I just hope this restaurant isn't a big windowless gray building. It is! I love living in the future. Happy New Year, everyone.
If you like this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe because that is the only way you can appreciate me for my work. It actually took me time to come up with this content and make it for you guys, so I would appreciate it if I get some love.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's all it is. But Drew Gooden with another banger knocked it out of the park. He's been on a streak. I mean, he's always had great videos, but I've really liked his last couple. I think they're good. They're a good way to look at some of the crazy things happening in the world. Honestly, his one on gambling was very inspiring to me because I've wanted to make a video like that for a while. I talk about gambling a lot, but I don't think I could summarize it as well as he did. It was a great video. Coffeezilla, I do want to watch. But I am probably going to end here. There's stuff I'm working on, and I'm hitting my sleep schedule, and I'm eating with Ari. So I'm going to end here. Hey, I'm walking here. A little bit of the first stream of the year, you know, building it up. Tomorrow I'll be back. I will be live tomorrow. Again, I am not doing any travel. So if I take a break or I'm not live one day, it's only because I'm working on stream stuff, honestly. I'm all in. I'm very motivated, a lot going on. But I want to give you 7 thanks for watching my first stream of the year. I'm very excited for 2025. I hope you are as well. Let's all make it our year in our own individual ways. It's going to be a crazy year, but I think we'll have a good time. So, 7s, have a good night. Talk to you soon. Is there anyone I can raid? Oh, Red Ludwig. He's playing. He's going to gold. He's going to get... Actually... We could raid, I mean, Dr. Battle. Let's raid Dr. Battle. Let's raid Dr. Battle. Let's give Dr. Battle some love. Asking for a live battle report. That'll be annoying to him. All right, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Much love. Bye.